So, last session, after a successfully retrieving the Tempest, turning in Lanshewitt to Durek over at the Vandal, you guys had decided to go for some sushi to celebrate. You checked some locations and ended up heading to the Chrome Koi, an unnamed restaurant on a little corner of an unassuming night market on the 33rd floor on MB13, right smack in the middle of the district. You recognize the signs of the Steel Veil Skyway Gang, the Edge with the Crimson Heights. The Skyway Gang is being sort of like another layer of gang activity on top of the people you already know, operating and just kind of like making their territory against the Skyways themselves, and serving as sort of like generalized like road gangs that handle most of the smuggling and transportation of illegal goods through the city, as well as running protection rackets for vehicles and whatnot. So you ended up here in the Chrome Koi, the territory of the Steel Veil Skyway Gang. You met the chef of the Koi. Where is this? Ryuji Sato and Sasha Zambrano, who is the server here. And you ended up discovering that the Koi, being an unmarked place, it is a decent, it's a pretty good sushi restaurant. It's an izakaya, but more importantly, it is a secret hangout spot for many of the criminal elements of the mid-city to do cut deals. And the time you were here, you saw Void Preachers, you saw Steel Veils, you saw Crimson Heights, you saw some minis, some corpos, you saw like different gang members of different groups, all kind of coming in and having some food and drink and sushi and closing deals and leaving. You guys also got a chance to kind of like have some discussion and get to know each other a little bit alongside Ada, and plan for tomorrow. You eventually returned to Lev's garage and turned in for the night, knowing that you would have to wake up relatively early the next morning. From what you know, Maurizio Valenti, Marino Valenti's son, whom some of the information you found out about these rumors and these like this kind of like these rumors have been spread about some of Lev's territory now belonging to Marino Valenti, that Lev asked you to find out where these rumors were coming from and put a stop to them. Some of the information you've gathered points to him. So you wanted to have a bit of a chat with him. You, as far as you know, he spends every morning from around 10 to 11 or noon here at the Turkiye Social Club. This is a social club in the sense that it has like a bar, restaurant, and it is a sauna, a Turkish baths, hence the name, which includes both communal areas and several private floors on it. Now, you don't know where exactly Mauricio is, but you do know that he should be here most weekdays between 10 a.m. and noon. Just as a reminder, today is the 10th.
Is it a Wednesday?
It is Wednesday the 10th, yeah. For her part, Cricket headed out with a manual. They are still chasing leads on the mysterious data pad that Cricket had brought, and Cricket has taken it, and her and Manuel have headed to the night zone to try to find a way to crack into it. So it is just the four of you as you are heading to the Turkiye. Now, you probably have to get up between 9 and 9:30 to be there in time. I'm echoing.
It's me.
You probably have to head up at like 9 or 9:30 to be there on time. Wyatt, there was something you wanted to do in the morning before you left, right?
Yeah, well, since we're going to like a nice, fancy place, I was gonna ask Lev if he might have a nicer outfit for me to wear. Like I borrow something of his.
Would his build fit you?
It's probably about normal, average size, right?
Yeah, Lev is tall, but like not inordinately so. He's got like thin. Seems like a person who used to be very athletic in his youth, and now he just kind of like keeps up that. I believe he could have something. So that morning, as people are kind of getting ready, you go to find Lev having breakfast in his office, scrolling through a data pad, just kind of looking at the orders of the day. I kind of looks up and is like, "Oh, good morning, Wyatt. Can I help you?"
Yeah, we're headed out to the Orkaya. Have you ever been there?
The social club. He leans back a couple of times. Haven't been there for a few years. Some of the older folk that would run the district when I was younger, they. I'm talking 5 years ago. Before they were fully phased out. They used to have deals and what there and what not there. Nice private place to have conversations sometimes. Haven't been in years though.
I'm gonna guess that leather isn't really part of the standard dress codes they might have there.
He smiles, takes his head and leans forward, goes like, "For most of the Turkiye, a towel is standard dress code."
Okay. But I assume that when you first walk in, you're not wearing a towel.
Yeah, well, if you're going to go to the bar or the restaurant, you might as well try to dress the part, as I guess. Are you looking to borrow something then?
Yeah, if you have just a nice something casual suit or something.
He kind of stands up. He opens the door to his. He has kind of like a little apartment here. You walk in. It's like a kitchen. It's a small apartment, but nice and well kept. You see, there's kind of like memorabilia and like Radinov stuff and like. I would say, give me a perception check or an empathy check with insight.
Okay. Oops, not initiative. You said empathy with insight?
Mm-hmm. Or perception.
This one.
Just one. You look at a very organized room. Like it is kind of like, again, like a little suite type room, like with a kitchenette, and there's an open double door that leads to a bedroom. You see like kind of like a white bed there. But everything is very clean and well put together and organized. Lev kind of walks in, goes like to a closet next to his bedroom door, and just kind of opens it. And he goes like steps forward and goes like, "These are things from a few years back. Many things I came to the city with. Some are pretty high quality, and would probably be a little bit too tight on me nowadays. So take your pick."
Sure, thanks. I'll just kind of look through his stuff and find a few things. While I'm doing that, though, I'll just keep talking. So what do you know about this Maurizio guy?
He kind of like smiles and is like, "Maurizio, I first met him, say about 8 years ago. I was fresh in town. Marino was one of the first people I talked to. He used to be an info broker back then. Now he has moved more into gambling and fixing and money lending. He put me in contact with some people from 7th that got me started. properly started. So that's a debt. I've owned him. When I first met Maurizio, he was this 16-year-old brat, a little bit too smart for his own good, and a little bit too loose with his mouth. Maurizio never knew when to shut up a little bit. But he wasn't a bad kid. I haven't seen him in a bit, but from what I've heard, he's grown a bit spoiled. Probably has to do with the fact his father has climbed up a little bit. I believe he was in college in second up until about 2 years back. And then he came back here. And which college?
Yeah.
No, I can find out if it is important.
Just trying to figure out any leverage or anything I can use.
Any angles? I understand. I believe it was a Blackson-sponsored college, but I don't know the exact name. There's a handful there that are not one of the top ones, but important enough to be in the media.
Okay.
Might have had with some newfangled ideas about how to run a business. There's always a little bit of friction with the young ones. You'll encounter it with me at some point, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
When you start getting ideas.
All right. Well, let me just grab these things then. And get changed into something nice.
He smiles and goes like, good luck. Wyatt, we haven't spoken much. Goes like, I do know that you have no reason or obligation to stick around, but I also know you're capable and you are a little bit more mature than the others, perhaps. I appreciate you taking care of them. Nora, Val, Jokuk, they're all very capable and very skilled. But they also, let's just say hardship has a way of forming character that they have not fully experienced yet. At least not in the context of what they are doing now.
Sure, yeah. Got a little more mileage on me, I guess.
Kind of goes like, looks at like your mech arms as you're pulling the thing and goes like, more than I thought you did. But you'll tell me that story at some point.
Or maybe I won't.
Or maybe you won't.
Thanks, love. I'm gonna
See you,
head
kiddo.
out.
Like you head out. He opens the door for you. Goes back to his desk.
Wrote down in my notes that Lev thinks we're sissies.
He just thinks you're young.
That's just because he's old.
That's true.
New suit looking sharp.
Yeah.
Oh, you changed.
Oh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Dresses up better than Doyle does.
White and cerulean suit.
Oh, don't forget the blood stains and the
holes.
barn marks.
That doesn't show up on black suits, fortunately. There's a tactical choice there.
Yeah. Wyatt understands.
Is there anything anyone else would have liked to do before you headed out as well? Talk to anyone? Ada. I mean, the only one who's not here are Emmanuel and Cricket right now. They're down in the night zone. But Ada's still here. Soko's here. Lev is here. There's the mechanics down the first story as well, like just getting ready for the work for today, for the day. Or did you just head out?
I am good to go.
Oh.
I think so, yeah.
My token go.
Oh, I pulled you over here
Oh,
instead
okay.
of...
No agency.
Kicked me out of the group.
Oh, Ada's not going?
It is not going. No, she has work today.
She didn't want to be around all the old dudes in towels.
To be honest, that's fair.
All right. So, what are you guys taking in regards to equipment?
Good question.
Are you taking Spectre and Hell? Are you taking like your guns?
I am taking Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Val's gonna take Spectre.
I mean, could they fit in the trunk?
Yeah, they can fit in the trunk.
Weapons will fit in the trunk too.
Mhm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, actually, you guys have the Tempest now that has carrying capacity. If you guys want to keep.
You telling me the
Yeah.
Cucaracha didn't have carrying capacity? It was a
Oh,
full
it had a
round.
lot, but yeah.
It wasn't like a special. It was everything was in the back, including us.
Yeah.
What is the carrying capacity for the Tempest? It does not say.
Oh, it's not. Let's see.
No.
Also, I forget what was like our overall strategy of how we wanted to
Wait.
push this. Like, were we?
No, sorry.
Oh wait. Okay. Yeah. 1,200 carrying capacity. We're good. Holy
Like-
shit.
Were we just gonna go in and say like, "Hey, where was Lev? What's going on here?" Or like, were we just, or was it more like a subterfuge kind of thing?
Yeah, you gotta schmooze them up. I was gonna try to
Yeah.
just talk them up and try to get info on what's going on around here.
Cool.
But yeah, I don't think just coming in saying we're with Love is the way to do this, because he'll just
We're not gonna do it Valestina style.
I know.
Kick down the door and flash our badges.
What's going on here?
Antonov PD!
Okay, that's good to know.
Nora's gonna hop out of the car and go to Lev and see if he has anything nice she can wear. I'm kidding.
Sleeves like a whole foot, like hanging.
Yeah.
I definitely need to get that tailored.
Lev is actually not. Lev is like maybe 6'1" on a good day. So he's tall, but not like ridiculous, you know?
Not
Well,
wide.
Nora's not tall, so she's taller than average, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, how tall is Nora?
5'6".
Oh, that's young.
She's not short, but she's not tall.
Yeah,
It's average height.
very average.
Wait, was she
Slightly above average.
same as Joko?
No, I'm. Yoke is 5'8".
Yoke is 5'8", yeah.
I feel like he changed
A
Val
little
is
his
shorter.
Val is taller than Yoke, isn't it?
Yeah,
Val is, yeah, quite a bit taller than Yoke.
yeah, 5'10".
No, I do wish I had something nicer to wear, but this is fine.
Nicer. You wearing a suit. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it.
Oh my god. You're gonna try to seduce him.
Yoke's wearing his uniform, but it's looking a little worn. He probably needs to wash it tonight.
Pop a couple buttons undone
Oh,
just
yeah.
to look a little sexier.
Like
No.
mine.
No,
Maybe we
smile.
need to go clothes shopping soon.
But I think Yoke has like the uniform jacket over a hoodie, over a zip up like turtleneck thing.
Yeah, okay, Nora just looks at you and is like, I'm taking you shopping soon.
I need to draw up like the white suit version for Val. I
yeah.
mean, there's no way she would have that at this point, but like that would have been fitting for this scenario.
Yeah, I wanted to do an
Yeah.
alternate outfit, but I was like, there's no way Nora has more than 3 outfits on her right now.
This whole party is going to be wearing suits by the end of this. All right, so if there's nothing else to do, oh, I forgot. AV and DR on all your stuff should be repaired, right? I believe.
Oh, it is?
I don't think so. I don't think we got it repaired.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I haven't had time for sure. We went back to Lev's, went straight to sleep, and then
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we got back really late.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, you guys watch as Wyatt heads down. Nora, you sit on the front seat. Who's sitting up? Who's running shotguns? Val?
Val called it. Yeah.
Joke and Wyatt kind of sit in the back.
Boys in the back.
Boys in the back.
5 feet apart.
Mech's in the trunk.
Get in the trunk then.
Why is probably like, wow, I've never been in a car like this when I was in the trunk before.
Oh, this one's cushioned. That's nice.
They usually just fold you up and stick you back there.
Yep.
And you guys head to Turkiye. Again, you're riding, like, for your perspective, it is relatively early. It's like 9:30, 9:45. But the city's always running. You see, like, just the din of traffic going over the skyway. It's a short hop over to Mega Block 16. As you climb up to 35th, you see there is an exit that leads to a sort of like a wide, like 4-lane highway that hugs the outer corner of the Mega Block. Gonna get on and you see shuttle cars moving left and right, and you see kind of like sticking near the corner of the Mega Block, this about what would be like a 12-story building or so. It is painted white in slightly reflective colors with pale blue lines, and in a sort of like blocky lettering, glowing faintly. It says Turkiye, and over it says Social Club and Spa. And the design of the outside and the framing of the letters, it has this sort of like ceramic kind of like tile design, like painted tiles in blues and whites. You hug the exit and you come to the highway that goes under the building. The building kind of like perches over. There's like these two huge columns and a beautiful stained glass painted a long window, about like ceiling to floor window, easily like 45-50 feet long, that depicts like what might be like a hot springs that had like waves on one side. In like this stained glass look, but as you look at it, it is a holographic window projected over just like a painted white concrete wall. So it doesn't actually look out over the skyway, over the edge of the Mega Block. On the other side is just concrete, but it kind of gives light as if light was peering through it. You come in. Down here, you see that underneath the Turkiye, in this kind of shaded space, there's the highway. Then there's like a little thing that you go off to the left and you go up, and it seems to come to a sort of like parking structure for the club that opens directly into the club itself. So Nora, you kind of like swerve to the left a little bit, hop a couple lanes over, go up. Your car kind of turns, and now you see you are on this kind of second story. On the north side, you see a wide opening through which a shuttle car is currently leaving and flying out. On the east and west sides, you see about 15 parking spots on each side, organized on 2 rows of 7 and 2 rows of 8. So 30 kind of total. The rows of 7 stop on these like 2 large columns that hold the building above, or help hold the building above. And on the south side, you see there is a beautiful white reflective, like almost like spa tile, white reflective walls with blue lines, and a deep blue tile with like little decorations in white paint underneath. And in the middle of the space, there is a large, bright blue glass double doors. And above, it again says Turkiye Social Club and Spa. As standing outside of the club, you see like there's like 3 people like just kind of having a smoke next to it and talking. and a mech that is currently a very basic mech that is currently like scrubbing and cleaning the tile on the right side of the entrance.
Also, Levan didn't give us any money for the spa, did he?
He did not.
Yeah.
We're on our own.
But
Oh,
it's
you
for
forgot
a
to ask him for lunch
job.
money.
Dang it.
The people standing outside, are they like workers or people that are visiting?
You do see the three of them that are standing there are all dressed in almost something that almost looks like pale blue scrubs.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
probably employees then, I'm guessing.
Might be employees, like spa employees.
Okay.
And they're kind of like it's a woman and two men, and they're two of them are kind of having a sin smoke, and the other one has like a bottle of water, and they're just having a little conversation, leaning against the left side of the entrance. On the right, you see this little Meg just, and it takes a step left, and it's just kind of very methodically polishing the tile.
Okay. We're still in the car, just driving around though, or
You just pulled up here, and there's these parking spots. Give me perception checks, everyone.
Oh. Okay. Yes. Malik's back.
Nice.
what?
Jesus. 5 on 5. Record this.
Yes.
Okay.
Calculating probability.
It's ridiculous. So what you guys see as you are coming up here, on the right side, close to the like one of the two walls of this kind of like parking structure section of the club, wow, there is there's two like little hover shuttle vans, painted white with like pale blue stripes that runs around, and those seem to belong to the club. You don't know what services they offer, but there's two of them parked there. Other than that, there's only 3 cars here that are parked here right now. You gather most people probably don't come here to like lunch or something, or maybe they've left by this point if they came first thing in the morning before. Nora, you immediately pinpoint a car because it is extremely noticeable. You see a beautiful, like, sleek, like supercar looking shuttle car. It is golden. It's a golden car with like a dark amber windshield, and it has these black lines, swooping lines that are painted on either side and around back. It's a beautiful car, but it's extremely ostentatious.
Super extravagant, I guess.
Super extravagant. Immediately draws your eye. Wyatt, you notice one thing that Nora doesn't. The others mostly are just kind of like taking a general look around. Nora, you notice this car and you go like, this must be Mauricio's.
Mm-hmm.
Wyatt, you notice that the other 2 cars, there's 2 cars that Nora doesn't like, just kind of just scans over and doesn't particularly, you kind of like, Nora kind of like just kind of hops over these and just focus on this one, on this central car. You see that these 2 other cars are both parked one spot away, so they're not immediately adjacent to this very, very fancy golden shuttle car. They look more classic and boxy. But I will say on a 5, it is strange that they are parked on either side of this other car, leaving a space, as opposed to just because there's so many empty parking spots. and something about the boxiness of them reminds you a little bit of the car you're currently on, the Tempest.
Like
and you
armor.
immediately go, those cars are armored.
Mm.
Is this better?
So it's protection.
I'm gonna drive past that stupid shiny car and like just get see if there's like a license plate or like a name plate on it or anything, kind of like I have on mine.
Yes. It says Milia, Millyli.
Millily? Okay.
Yeah, that's.
How do you spell it again?
Oh, sorry, I got it wrong. Let me write it for you guys in there. I got one letter wrong, but I'll put it here in campaign notes. No, in just the general.
Oh.
Amelia L.
AL office here.
It seems to be like a custom plate.
Mm-hmm.
LF. That doesn't seem like a Valenti thing, though. I think this might be the car, but I'm not sure.
You're driving kind of slowly in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Can I just do
you
a
guys-
quick datapad search of what? Just type in Bill Yelf. Just see what comes up.
Milia, give me an investigation check.
Have you ever heard Milyelf before? I'm talking to myself.
You're talking to yourself.
Yeah.
You hear kind of like, boss, if you haven't heard of it, there's a good chance I haven't heard of it either, you know? It's kind of how it works.
There. Help me search at least.
You guys see as Wyatt kind of pulls up his datapad, mumbles something to himself. Wyatt, on just a search, you find a Netsphere sort of like hashtag. And it is pictures of
This is Instagram like thing in
just like it's like a little bit of like, you know how you have like cottagecore stuff, but it's like super fancy, like just looking at the city from above with like just their feet on slippers and like a cup of coffee, and just you're looking at the city from the cloud zone, or like just a picture of the sky with like the hovercraft and just like a little like barely visible outline of Zvezda station above. You got this means million life.
I was gonna say million life, yeah. Of course.
There's kind of like a party or like a restaurant, like with like it's like it seems to be about like living the good life.
Mm.
So, okay.
It's his Instagram tag on this window.
Now, a lot of these posts that you see in the Netsphere don't seem to come from Maurizio Valenti. It's just like a tag, like a generalized, you know,
Yeah.
that people use. Mostly rich, powerful people.
Influencers.
Well, whatever. I'm just gonna park next to the car.
You park right next to it.
Yeah.
Give me a piloting check, just see what happens, because you're parking between the two cars, and there's like a big, chunky, armored.
I don't have insurance coverage right now. I can't.
It's because like you have this car, and then there's like a huge, chunky, armored like mafia car next to it. You know, like at one spot away. So you're trying to squeeze the
Oil, what
Tempest.
kind of car I'm driving? God.
No, one of the others. So
Oh.
you're trying to, squeeze the Tempest like in this like little narrow space.
Did I take my time?
Yeah, maybe.
Oh,
My God.
that'll buff out. Surely that will buff out.
All right. Roll a d6 for me.
No.
I don't want to roll.
Why did you park right next to it?
Wait, can I issue command dice after the fact, or is it too late?
Yeah, it's too late, unfortunately.
Commander not to hit something.
All right.
I just do the art directing thing, like a little to the left, a little to the right.
A little to the right. So 5 actually is like I was going 1 to 3. You hit the like this kind of like Lincoln Continental looking mafia car. 4 to 6, you hit what you assume is Mauricio's car.
Oh my god.
As you come in, and Tempest is like armored, hefty car. This car isn't. As you kind of come in, and it's not like you fully like hit it, but you leave. You guys are driving, and you're trying to see you hear a, and the rightmost door of this golden car is kind of like has a big scrape and is slightly dented in as you
Why would you do this to me?
pull forward.
I'm a
The
good
Tempest is
pilot, I
untouched.
swear. I roll 9 dice.
The Tempest is untouched,
You
but
roll.
this shuttle car, like you look at it, it looks like it's made out of tissue paper. Just with that little, you bent in the rightmost door a little bit, and it's like a big scratch over the golden paint.
I guess that's one way to establish dominance here.
Well,
I back out and go park somewhere else.
Give me another piloting check.
What?
Give me another piloting check.
No, somebody said wait.
don't maybe don't hit and run.
Are you from Ratty or not?
I mean, like, we need to get to know this guy, right? So this is a good angle for us to like make introduction.
Fuck. Okay, no, you're right. I don't have money or insurance right now. So Great. Sure, whatever. Let's roll with it. I won't park somewhere else.
All right, you come in. You park in, and you guys are parked here between these two cars.
By chance, is there any like security cameras that are just watching this exact spot?
Give me a perception check.
I've got it.
Was that it?
Yeah.
2. There is a single like security camera you can see directly above the door that is like scanning. You also see the 3 employees just kind of like mouth open. The girl just kind of drops her sync. She doesn't even notice.
Oh no.
Well, it looks like we're being watched and recorded. Just so you know.
I guess we better go in and swap insurance details, huh?
Yeah.
Plan all along.
It's certainly the plan now.
I'm so mad. 9 dice. That happened to me last week too with Kali.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna calculate your odd.
It's the
Many
inverse.
chickens.
Fucked up.
Well, hey, look at the bright side. This adds 1 to your crit counter. Crit fail
That's
counter.
true.
Well, it's not a stress though, because it's a dex check.
Yeah, but you still got punished for it. So
For the
I'd say
counter, it counts.
Yeah, this stuff that counts.
Yokuri wants to pass on the crown.
2.6. Oh.
Okay, well, I didn't really get a trauma. See, I got wounds and crit fails, but I should add a crit fail counter.
Yeah. So is the Tempest scratched as well, or is it okay?
The Tempest has the tiniest little scuff on the front right side of the bumper.
Okay.
Whoa, hold on.
On like, and it's kind of like gold flecked scuff.
Oh no, that doesn't match at all.
Can I buff that out really quick?
pretty quick to do, but you probably wouldn't do it like right now, right here. You probably have to take it to the garage.
Oh no.
Ridiculous.
You guys see as you're sitting there in the car looking around, Val, you spot the thing. You look at the 3 employees that are looking at you guys. They kind of like see you looking at them, and they immediately kind of like turn around and they start heading back into the business.
They realize the break's over. It's time to go back to work.
Well, man, we live in a garage, so this isn't terrible.
All right. Well, Nora's a little pissed.
Oh no.
I mean,
She has no
obviously
one to blame
taking it out on other cars.
other than the bad parking job these dumb fuckers did.
Looking like a true driver.
Right.
Fine, let's go in.
Can we even get out? Which side is up against this car?
It's with tops down. You can get out.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Just climb on top of the other cars.
Just walk over it.
By the way, since there's a camera right in this car right now, I probably can't deploy Spectre at this moment, or it probably wouldn't be a good idea to.
I mean, this should all just be just talking. I don't think any
Right.
equipment
And it's
needs to be released.
Yeah. Well, I mean, Spectre can turn invisible. That could be useful for this kind of thing, but yeah, we can make do without.
Bet we can get him to blab.
Yeah.
All right, so you climb out. Are you guys just walking straight in? Is there anything you're doing before?
I'm not. Make sure my weapons are in the trunk and close the top. Sorry.
You close the top, open the trunk. Your weapons are. You leave your weapons in the trunk now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Hopefully they let me in with my armor.
Yeah. Any other preparations, or you just headed?
Say yes if you're not in charge of.
York is not gonna mess with Hell, but but he's gonna take his rig in. He doesn't
Taking
have
a rig
a,
in?
yeah, he doesn't have a PDA, so he's got his rig on him.
All right.
I imagine that's not too weird to just walk around with your rig.
Yeah. No. You guys walk up, the door opens a hiss. Immediately, you are hit by this slightly mineral scented kind of like mist, like a drizzle that kind of hits you. It is cool and fresh inside, and you kind of like smell this kind of like mixture, like the minerality of say like a hot spring with a little bit of like an incense or a potpourri that's kind of like wafting in the air. The entire hall that you see is well lit. You see a circular hall with a like a little central sitting area with a strange array of like rocks and like mosses that is like kind of growing like a pillar with water just trickling down the middle. On either side of the circular hall, you see a thin like paintings of like, there's like underwater scenes. There's kind of like a spring, a snow-capped mountain. Everything has to do with water. And it kind of like all has this like feeling of like freshness and wellness and all that bullshit. As you step in, you see the two of the employees that had just come in are like talking to a young woman behind the counter. The third one you do not see. Behind the counter, which is again this sort of like half of a, how would you call this, like almost like a U-shape.
A U-shaped counter?
Yeah, but with hard edges, with like with straight lines. Straight lines, yeah. A U-shaped counter with straight lines. This kind of like young woman is sitting behind it. There's a spot for someone else next to her that's currently not occupied. She has a terminal and she's talking to the two other employees that immediately turn to look at you. She is also she's wearing almost what looks like slightly tighter scrubs, but white, with a pale blue line that goes from one shoulder down to her hip. And she's kind of like pale skin, and she's got black hair pulled into a very tight bun that almost like Val and Nora, you look at it and it makes you like your head hurt a little bit how tight that bun is. She kind of like looks at you as you walk in. There's a large glowing white light in a circle around the central pillar of like rocks and mosses with a little trickling water. There is a curving stair, like wide staircase behind this girl in the counter that just kind of goes up like from the right side of the counter, and then there's wide hallways that lead both left and right. As you step in, you see kind of like, again, like seating space around the central pillar, sitting space on the left and right. The two employees kind of clear their throats. One walks around the counter and sits on the spot next to this girl. The other one just kind of gives you like a polite nod and smile and just kind of disappears to the left side. The young woman behind the counter kind of peeks around a little bit past the pillar and goes like, welcome to the Turkiye. Are you members?
Hey, we are not. We were kind of here to kind of check out the place, considering membership.
She smiles. Oh, all of you are considering membership?
Yeah, it's a very weird coincidence.
Yeah.
You did not come together.
No, we're together. This is a weird coincidence. Yeah.
If you could see a loading sign on a person's face, like she stops, looks at the other. You see the other is a dark-skinned man, like a little bit of white face, a little bit of like a very well-kept black chin beard. His hair pulled back on a single, like a little like thin ponytail or a braid that kind of goes over his shoulder, and he's wearing a darker blue, like kind of like scrubs type uniform. And he just kind of shrugs and gives her a look. She nods. All right, yes, a coincidence, of course. Would you like a guided tour?
Yeah, if we could. These are actually my employees. I'm sorry. They think it's kind of funny to act like this. This
Give
is
me a
my
deception check.
personal doctor here.
Nora's absolutely
driver,
not helping the deception.
And my bodyguard.
Furrowing her eyebrows and looking at Wyatt.
No, I was like, the fuck? Wyatt, give me a deception check.
Yoke will assist.
How do you help Yoke?
He pretends that he's scanning his rig over Wyatt, and then he says, "Oh, I'm sorry, boss. It's lethal. You're going to die."
Give me a deception check. Yeah, Wyatt, Yoke is gonna give you an advantage.
Thanks. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, wait, I didn't do the advantage. Two.
All right, one sec. All right, the girl like nods slowly, unsure of what to do or to think. The guy kind of just laughs and goes like, no, yes, of course, we and the girl, yes, employees, sure. Would your employees like to wait here then while we give you a tour?
It's okay. I mean, they can come with me. You never know when you might need your doctor, right?
Of course. She stands up and goes like, take care of the front desk. The guy goes like, oh, sure. She grabs a stack of like electronic papers, hands you guys some pamphlets, and goes like, would you like something to drink? We have cucumber water. We have a 2-molecule lemon solution on 3 gallons of water. You can almost taste the lemon.
Sounds delicious.
I'm actually dieting on lemons. I've got a 1.5 molecule diet I'm on right now, so I'll have to fast.
Oh, she kind of like nods and smiles. Yeah, that's a new thing, I believe.
It's
we may
working.
implement
He
it.
like shows himself.
You look very good. All right. If you'd like any drinks or refreshments anytime. Now, Mr. And what is your name?
Wyatt.
Wyatt, I'm Galatea. I'm going to be showing you around the Turkiye Social Club today. Tell me, what are your wellness goals?
Trying to survive and keep myself alive.
It's not going well, let me tell you.
Poor girl is kind of like looks at her partner, who just kind of shrugs. Val and Nora, are you guys doing anything in particular?
Nora is just like, what is happening? She is just looking between Yolk and Wyatt and the receptionist with her arms crossed, just like waiting for somebody to do something stupid.
I think Valia is just like, she has kind of like an unamused look at like Wyatt, but like she's not doing anything to dispel the illusion.
She smiles and goes like, very well. Keeping alive is at the core of wellness, so it's hard to be well if you're dead.
Exactly.
So I guess that makes sense. She kind of goes like,
As now that I'm close, can I see you? She has like a name tag, badge kind of thing, or
she does have a name tag, and she did mention her name. It's Galatea, and it does say it says kind of Galatea, and it says wellness assessor underneath.
Galatea, you said?
Galatea.
Great. Now my keyboard's not working.
Punch it.
She smiles and goes like, and your employees, how about you? Are you interested in becoming members? Is that all of you were?
How much is a membership?
Is there also like a free trial version of this membership?
She smiles. Yes, we can do a 7-day trial if you like the facilities. When you look at them, you do have to put a deposit, but if you are not comfortable with your wellness journey at the end of the 7 days, that is refundable, minus a small service fee. Usually, we have our beginner package, which is about 300 credits a month, all the way up to the Excelsior package, which is about like 1,500 credits a month.
Yeah.
Cheaper than I'm used to, I guess. That's nice.
Oh, the wellness, it's working.
The Excelsior package includes gene therapy, it includes personalized trainers, it includes full access to all private facilities. It is very, very comprehensive. We are, you probably will not find anything better up until you go into like the 60s or so. You guys, she's talking about floors or levels.
Okay.
And a 1-day pass.
If you want to try the facilities, for that one day, she looks at the other guy and goes like, we can probably do a 1-day pass, and kind of was like, okay, yes, it can be 35 credits for a 1-day pass to the communal facilities within the Turkiye.
Communal facilities, but not private.
And she kind of shakes. Unfortunately, the private rooms are members only.
Okay, yeah.
But if you wish, I can show you what one of the private rooms looks like. I can show you our full service spa, our restaurant, our sports courts, our full integrated wellness facilities. You are a cyborg, so I understand we have electrostatic exercise machines.
Okay.
It would definitely be good to tour the facilities first before we make a decision. Our boss has very particular submersion conditions.
That's true. Yeah, let's just do a little tour about the place.
She smiles and goes, "Of course. If you would follow me towards this way, we will first go to the social center."
Sorry, really quick. How long is the tour going to take? We've got a tight schedule.
Oh, well, a full tour, including a small presentation, is usually 45 minutes. But she has this kind of like pale blue eyes, and kind of they dart between Joke and Wyatt and Nora, and goes like, if your boss, if Mr. What's your name again?
Wyatt.
If Mr. Wyatt is okay with it, we can try to be a little bit shorter. Just do a little stopover so you can see all the facilities.
Out of
Yeah.
character, how long was Mauricio supposed to be here?
It's close to 10.
Mhm.
Mauricio you've been told he's usually here between 10 and noon, sometimes 10 to 11, sometimes 10:30. He seems to have arrived recently since you saw his car outside.
Right. I think
Wait.
the 45-minute mark is okay.
He
I'm going to take
Prem-
out my data pad, pretend to check a schedule.
we don't know where he typically hung out here, other than just you said he probably goes to the bar or something to drink or something.
You don't know.
No, he's probably
Okay.
in the private areas because if he's like passing out rush and shit here.
Okay. Alright. Yeah, just show me around.
It goes like, of course, once you are a member as well, and she starts kind of walking, you guys goes to the left side first. She was like, once you're a member, you also have a number of guest passes, daily guest passes. You can give out a month if you want to have like friends or family and introduce them to the wellness journey that is the Turkiye. She leads you guys on the left side to a huge as another glass door opens, you are greeted by bright sunlight, and you see a canopy, almost like a curved, not fully circular, but curved, almost like the inside of an aircraft hangar, a canopy of a hollow projection of a bright sunny day at the beach. Around, you see artificial sand, like at the bottom of these like wide white stairs. You see like a mess of artificial sand that just kind of climbs down. A lifted bar restaurant on wooden slats, kind of like a whole cabana look to it. Currently, almost entirely empty. There's about like I would say like 10 tables, each one with 4 seats. In this kind of again wooden thing, like almost like a tiki bar on the back side. There's a bar restaurant area. The sand goes down to what is essentially a faux infinity pool, in which that the edges of the pool are disguised by the hollow projection, so it looks like the ocean continues out. And you guys see these like on the outer like outer walls of the pool, the walls kind of move in and out, almost like with a heartbeat. With something pushing them from the other side to generate a gentle lapping of waves up on the sand.
Oh wow!
And she smiles and says, "This is the Sophia Room and Restaurant." Wow, indeed. Yes. this facility is modeled after the beaches of the Sky Mirror Lake in Sofia. Water is salinized Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, and sweet water the rest of the week. We have a full. We have complimentary drinks and food for members, depending on your package. I was like, this is a bright, sunny day in the shore of Sofia every day of the year.
Val just make like the fakest smile at why. He's like, you salinized. You're the boss.
Very
Doesn't
salad.
look
That
like
sounds
Sophia.
No, not Sky Mirror Lake. Sky Mirror Lake is not an ocean. It's not the sea. Sky Mirror Lake has like sand beaches, but it's a lake. You know, this is like white Caribbean sands with like cabana little thing.
So are people like in bathing suits here? Like the few people that are here?
You don't see like you. I will say yeah. You see a couple here, like a couple like they seem to be in their 80s, and they are asleep by the thing, and they are wearing bathing suits. They are wearing bathing suits. Like the woman is on her data pad, and she has like three like just tall like fruity drinks. Each of them about like a third of the way full next to her, and her husband is, or I assume her husband next to him, like this shriveled little old man, just like little dregs of white hair left on the top of his head, and he has a data pad on his chest, and he's just fully passed out.
Nice.
They're the only two people that don't seem to be customers here at this time. You know, you got probably people come here for lunch and whatnot, or early in the morning or later in the day.
Oh, I just realized. When we got like the mission dossier from Lev, do we even know what Maurizio looks like?
You do not.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to look for a picture of him somewhere on your data pads? Like, if someone wants to give me an investigation check.
Probably a bit good, yeah. I don't know who's good at investigating.
I can try.
Yeah, might be a good idea.
Good idea.
Could I attempt with my profession?
Yeah, you give me a profession check as well. I'll give you an advantage, Nora.
This is intelligence or insight?
We have to be intelligence for this.
You gave me an advantage?
Yes.
Oh, well,
So well.
add another counter
That's
to
a point of stress.
to the
We might have a
crown.
a reigning queen here.
Yeah, I think that gives Nora the crown.
I'm gonna be good eventually, guys. I swear.
I'm just imagining like Nora's trying to help, but then like Joke just pushes his hand away or her hand away.
I would say, Nora, what happens here?
Um.
You're trying to look for what this guy looks like. Do you find the wrong person or something?
I pull up pictures of myself on someone's. I find a picture where I'm in it,
Oh,
and
is it an old
I
picture?
have a mini heart attack and close everything. Yeah,
All right.
it's a couple years old.
What?
So I would say you
And
guys
I
just
threw my
see.
PDA away.
You don't see Nora pulls up. You just see her pulling her data pad next to Joke, and she starts looking, and she's trying to close everything and just puts her data pad away. She looks eyes wide.
Oh my god.
Joke, you find some information on him. Apparently, about 3 years back, while you assume he would have been in college, Mauricio tried to set up an image consulting business.
Image consulting?
Yes. And you do find some, and from there you kind of trail out, you find a couple old pictures, and then you find some new ones on like the long defunct Netsphere site of the, like that some of them have still like been filtered in from his personal social media and stuff.
Okay. I will pass those around to others, the rest of the party's data pads.
Oh.
Okay.
God
Oh,
damn it,
nice.
Danny.
You drew it too.
Very nice.
Very nice.
Where do you get the scar from?
Oh, that's implants.
Oh, those are implant lines. Okay, I thought that was a genuine, like, combat scar.
Probably would have been like a cosmetic scar. Just like cut himself to make it look cool.
Yeah, exactly. I was
Like-
like, there's no way that guy got into an actual fight.
It's like the blackout era version of like cosmetically ripped jeans that are $200.
I have a feeling, JD, you're just torturing me this campaign.
Why?
You're gonna put all these really hot NPCs in front of me, knowing that Nora would never hit on them.
Nora can hit on whoever Nora wants to hit on.
True.
Why would she?
We'll see about that.
But yeah, you pull up that kind of like the most recent-ish picture you can find of Marisa Valenti.
As we're kind of looking around in here, I assume we're walking still.
Yeah, you're kind of like she's walking you down through the sand.
I want to kind of walk a little bit towards those people that are laying out in that direction.
Two old people. Yeah. Do you want to walk? Are you just fully deviating from the group?
I'm just walking that direction. I am. If they follow, they follow. If not, then not. But I'm just kind of like admiring everything, just kind of look around things, you know.
Follow.
Follows. Go ahead.
When she opened the door, did she like touch any keypad? Did she use her key card or anything on anything?
No, this door seems to have been like automatic. There's like a large double door, but basically it's like a huge double door with like a glass pane, like with this kind of deep blue, the same as the door from outside that opens, and then there's like a staircase, a wide staircase down into the like sandy beach looking area. This door opened automatically for you guys. You did see, but all of you saw a keycard reader on the left side. So you guys are like probably at night things are closed off. And she does have she has a name tag on her uniform, but also a key card with her picture hanging from her neck.
Okay. As I get close to the actual members here that are like sleeping or something, the old people, do they have any IDs or anything on them or key cards or anything?
Give me a perception check.
I wish I could see things.
Wyatt, you kind of walk towards the old people. You see the old man is just passed the fuck out. You see a small like briefcase under on the sand under like the deck chair type thing that he's asleep on. The woman kind of like she's got this like wavy like just pure white hair. She has that like tan that like she almost looks leathery from how tan she is, you know, and like these huge glass like sunglasses that make her look like a bug. And she kind of lowers her sunglasses and goes like, "Hi, sweetie. Are you looking to sign up?"
Hey, yeah, we're just kind of touring around. Would you recommend this
Oh,
place?
It's worth every credit, I tell you. I come here for the view in particular. And she kind of lowers her sunglasses a little bit more.
It does have some great views here.
Kind of give me the diplomacy check.
Wyatt is 2 for 2 on old ladies.
Yeah.
Got to get you down to see Grandma
Darius
next.
Seducer
killing
of
me
the elderly.
too. Throwing all these hot gilfs in my way. Diplomacy, you said?
Mhm.
Let's see. Am I seducing or beguiling?
That's up to you.
Maybe a little bit.
Grandpa's gonna get mad and throw his data pad at you.
He's asleep. You all know not.
Wyatt, now you're close. You're not sure he's breathing.
Jesus, just a 1. Look at all those
Just a
chickens.
1.
Feel my bad luck.
She kind of like smiles and goes like, well, we are here all the time enjoying our retirement. So if you sign up, do come say hi, sweetie. All right.
Oh, I definitely will.
In the meantime, so you have seen that under the old guy's deck chair there is a little briefcase that they have. It's possible that the woman has like a purse or something, but you don't see it on her little table next to the deck chair or anything like that. There's about like 25 deck chairs like spread out through this place, and these two are pushed together. Jock, Nora, and Val, are you guys doing anything? As you're walking and Wyatt peels off, Galatea, and Val I think was going behind Wyatt, right?
Yeah. Actually, she was also going to chime in and ask the person a question. Yeah. Speaking of membership, my boss here is considering all the different packages, but he also likes to rub shoulders with all those that are on the up and up. What package would be best for him?
The woman kind of like smiles. Your boss, huh?
Yeah.
Kind of looks at Wyatt and looks at Val and looks at Wyatt and looks at Val and goes like, all right. Well, obviously you have to go for Excelsior if you want to get like top of the line. But there is something called a Guru package. If you're a little bit more strapped for credits, you're a little bit scuffed, you can spring to. It lets you reserve some of the private sauna rooms if you want to like just invite some people there. Know you are a serious person.
Okay. Do you see a lot of famous people around here other than yourself, of course?
She smiles. We do from time to time. Polly here has his own Excelsior, of course. Paul, wake up. Say hello to the nice youngsters. And the guy's kind of, oh, sure, honey. And just goes back to sleep.
He's
Out of
alive. He's
character.
alive.
Out of character. When they say they have memberships, like, has it ever been like, I guess, like hinted at whether like is a membership like a card that they carry, or is it just like it's just all digital or something?
You do not know, which I assume that's kind of what Wyatt was scouting out for.
Yeah, that's what I've been looking for.
Oh,
If they have some sort of credential. You guys, neither of you see anything on them, but they're also in bathing suits. You both, I would say, would probably spot the little briefcase underneath the old man's deck chair. Nora and Joke, as Val and Wyatt peel off mid-tour, Galatea looks like she doesn't know what to do. She kind of stops. She seems like she had a very like practiced route to go fast, and she's like, does your boss usually do stuff like that?
This is why I said we have a tight schedule.
I understand. Should I just wait? Is he gonna come back?
Oh yeah, he'll come back after he's done wandering.
Oh no, I think Miss Bustos got him.
Hey, Galatea, I have a friend who comes here. Mauricio, you know him?
Give me diplomacy or deception check.
Is that deception?
Yoke will assist.
All right.
Okay.
You know, you're right. I'm pretty sure I saw recognized his car outside.
You add Joke's advantage.
Yeah. Oh, wait. Hold on. What's my charisma? I forgot to put a rank in. Shit. Didn't help.
All right. She lifts her eyebrows. She goes real red and looks down. She's like, I met him a couple times.
The looker, huh?
Friends with him. Well, Mr. Valenti is a very esteemed client here. He's got an Excelsior package. He's here right now. I can, if
you think it'd be okay if we just stopped by and said hi to him on the tour?
He reserves one of the private saunas. But I can send a message up and tell him you're here, and perhaps he could, he has guest passes. He can get you up. Apparently, some people scratch his car. So.
Really?
Yeah, I'm sure the Turkiye is getting someone to go inform him. I don't want to be it though.
I go let him know. I have a way with the rich brats.
Yeah, he won't get as mad at us as he
Right.
would at just one of the employees.
Give me another diplomacy check, either one of you guys.
It definitely should not be me.
I'm probably not that much better than you right now. Just now starting to get ranks. Shit.
You rolled a lot of dice. 7?
Yeah,
Okay.
You're rolling more than me.
Okay. I assume I was able to get a help from Yoke.
Yes. She stops and goes like, well, I don't know. All right. When we're done with the tour, I can ring his floor, and I'll get someone to let him know you're here. And then when you meet him, you can let him know about the car. I can probably get, and she kind of gets on, like just puts her hand to her. You see, she has an earpiece, and goes like, Mr. Gowdy, did anyone inform Mr. Valenti of this car yet? We have some friends of his here, and they said that they could let him know, just so it's a little bit less of a... Right. What are your names, so we can let him know? Is he friends with Mr. Wyatt, too?
A little too young for that old guy.
We're gonna, while Nora thinks about that, we're gonna jump back to Wyatt and Val. Val, you're chatting up the old lady. She's kind of going like, and he goes like, oh, and you are. How did you come to be under such a dashing young man's employ, sweetie? What are your duties? Is it like I hope nothing untoward. He's not making you do
No,
anything.
nothing like that. No. Look, every important person needs physical protection. I'm just here as his security.
She actually makes me do the untoward things.
Oh
Val just
dear!
glares at Wyatt.
I know.
She lowers her glasses on, winks at Valestina, and goes like, making the best out of the position. I see.
She Val wants to say something, but she's not going to endanger the illusion.
The mission. Yeah.
She's a real
She just grits her teeth.
She goes like, well, you two kids enjoy yourselves. Don't work too hard. Mr. Busto and I used to be into kind of like all kinds of stuff when we were younger. We could still give it a good whirl. Right, Paul? And he's like, he kind of like, sure, honey. And kind of turns around a little bit.
Are they wearing pineapple flip-flops?
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Or have pineapple beach towels?
She kind of like smiles and goes like, well, if you're here at this time, it means you can be here at this time often. So it'll make it more lively. Gets a bit boring. They're not being just me and Paul in the dead times of the day. And
Well, definitely consider it. I should probably get back to this tour thing.
Yeah, we have allowed the rest of the facility to check it. And
of
Val-
course. Yeah, go ahead, Val.
Val just shuffles Wyatt out like
Shuffles, just pushes him out.
and
She kind of goes like,
she kind of mutters under her breath to Wyatt like, "You are insufferable."
she kind of waves like, don't let this old woman hold you. Have fun. fun.
I sense a blooming romance.
She elbows, and you guys catch at the end of the thing, like as you grab Wyatt and push him away. She kind of elbows Paul and goes like, "See, I guess you can see who wears the pants in that relationship, huh, Paul?" And he's fully out.
Oh my goodness.
You only
and then-
proven my point by doing
Nora
this.
Galatea is like a big blue eyes staring at you, smile, pale face, like she's got almost this like wax doll countenance. Probably wears a lot of product on her face, and like just like not a single hair place, like the tight bun on top. She's like smiling at you, like waiting for a name.
Sorry, Sierra.
Sierra, all right.
Yeah, he'll have seen me around. He'll know me.
I will let Mr. Valenti know that Miss Sierra is here to see him as soon as we're done with the tour. If that's okay, I don't want to,
Yeah, sure.
You guys see as Palestina is pushing Wyatt away from the old couple back towards Galatea and the two of you.
Oh yeah. Guess she had to drag him back.
I'm
Yeah,
just
she smiles.
laughing to myself.
Do you know Mr. and Mrs. Busto?
Oh no, I was just checking some opinions from the
Oh,
clients.
perfectly understandable. I hope the recommendations are positive.
Oh, they spoke very highly of this place. They said you were lovely, which is obvious.
She blushes a little bit and smiles. Thank you. And I was having a conversation with your employees. They are also friends of one of our most regular customers, guests.
Is that so?
Yes.
Do an empathy check on her.
Give me a check if you want.
Does this dude like come here and just like screw around with everyone? What is happening? She's really flustered. Just the one.
Hard to tell. She's a little bit red on the cheeks, but Wyatt also just complimented her. So,
Or does he get girls to come here? Okay. I think I'm starting to put it together.
but yeah, she kind of like smiles a little bit and goes like, "Are you ready to continue with the tour?"
Yeah. So sorry to waste your time.
No problem at all. Back there, past the door behind the bar, we have the kitchens, and we can prepare anything you would like. Now, if you would come to me to the other side, we have the general sauna and the spa.
Oh, you have a bar over here?
You see, there's like a restaurant, like a tiki bar looking thing on the sand.
Did you guys have some great drinks here?
We have some excellent drinks. Best things, a lot of imported Federation stuff, a lot of things that we are brought down from Emilia, other places. Aeon drinks are particularly popular this season.
Well,
Of course, we do have wellness recommendations in case our customers are going a little bit over.
well,
But ultimately, we trust that you know what is best for you.
it wouldn't be a proper tour without a little sampling, right?
Do what?
Sampling?
Of the drinks?
You
Oh,
want to have-
sampling.
Sampling.
you want to have drinks
Oh yeah, I
now?
heard sandling too.
She looks at Nora
Huh.
and looks down and is like, it's 10 in the morning.
Can you give him something to go?
Of
She kinda
course.
glares at Wyatt.
Do you have a preference, Mr. Wyatt?
Just anything is fine.
She smiles.
What do you prefer?
She stops. Goes like, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, I don't drink very often. I'm partial to something sweet. I like tequila.
All right, well, let's do 2 shots of tequila then.
I really shouldn't be drinking on the job.
Oh, come
Especially
on, I
no one
won't
doing-
tell.
Give me a diplomacy check.
Nora's looking at Yolk and Valestina to see how they're reacting to this.
Yoke is on his rig.
Oh,
5.
Val's reaction, like, this situation sucks.
She goes like, all right, I guess if you insist, if it's for a customer. And she heads out, talks to the there's a mechanical bartender for a bit. Talks to the bartender. You will see she holds her like a little, how do you call the name tag thing? Not the hanging. What do you call this? Like the hanging
Key card.
You have a
lanyard.
Like a name tag. Lanyard.
Lanyard, yeah, the name tag, lanyard to the mech kind of scans it for a sec and then nods and pours 2 shots of tequila. She a little bit like insecure about what she's doing. She offers you a shot, Wyatt, and she's kind of like looking down at hers.
All right, I'll hold it up.
All right,
Cheers.
to wellness and make an endurance check for her.
Man, that good. Like it felt uncomfortable for me to hear that.
She downs it. She that's
There you go.
that's
Strong
got a little
stuff.
bit of a burden when you don't have like juice or anything or with it, or lime or just pure tequila.
Makes you feel alive, though, right?
I mean, it's I'm all hot in the face. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
She does seem to be like hit her a little bit like a punch in the face like that. You gather she is the kind of girl that drinks like 2 extremely weak cocktails through the night, and that's it.
Should I do an endurance for that?
I would say, yeah, give me an endurance and fortitude. Difficulty is 1.
Oh my god. Did I actually not pass an endurance test?
Oh no.
Wyatt,
Group
you
pace is
also
drunk.
close. That is pretty strong tequila that just got poured. It's like
That's a
it
good shit.
burns a little bit. It like you breathe and kind of like just
Not
feel
good
like a little
shit.
bit like flaming hot Cheetos on your, like it's got a burn to it on the way in and out.
Oh, I would have taken a drink before I even got here anyway, but because I need one.
She smiles and goes like, "Ooh, would you like to continue with the tour?"
Yeah, of course. Thank you.
All right, we will head now to the sauna and spa. You kind of like walk out, go around back to the central area. Go to the other side, and this time there is like on the left side, like at the end of the hallway, kind of like opens again to these like wide double doors. You see on the left side like a full staffed gym that kind of goes down, and then on the right side it's like a gym and spa. There's like several like closed rooms. There's a couple more people here. See, maybe like about 4 people and like 3 employees are kind of like walking around and just kind of like doing stuff. Some are just like on the machines, on treadmills and whatnot. And on the right side, you see an entire glass wall that is just fully opaque, and it says on the outside general sauna.
Where are the private rooms sauna rooms, or are they?
She smiles and goes like,
No, that was out of character. Sorry.
out of character. From what you've seen, the private rooms, like there's all kinds, but most of them seem to be sauna, and they seem to be upstairs.
Yeah.
Are they like, I guess, like reserved for any like patrons or something like that? Like, is there like a name on each of the private doors, or?
No. So right now, what you see is like there's a stairs down. There's a glass window, like a glass wall here. Right on the left side, past the glass wall, you see some stairs down to like a full staffed gym with like a spa section, and you see several smaller rooms that more than reserved for people. You can see now there's one that says electrostatic therapy. There's one that says like spinning. There's one that says gene splice cocktails. There's like just a bunch of stuff,
So it's more separated by feature rather than being reserved by. Okay.
Yes, exactly. And on your right, there is like there's again like the glass wall, but this one's fully opaque. And then there's a double door in the middle of it, and above it says general sauna. And this is to be like the sauna where like most members come. There's not like a private sauna, you know? She smiles and stands. Smile a little bit wider, eyes a little bit like just wetter and like glassier, you know? And she kind of goes like, and this is there's our full serviced spa and gym facility. And here on the left, our sauna. It includes 3 pools of varying temperatures. There's 2 Swedish kind of like enclosed eucalyptus sauna rooms. There's 2 hyperbaric chambers. There's we have a grotto, which is lovely. I've been known to use it when there's no customers around when we close for the night, but don't tell anyone. And there's now this as a general sauna is the only sauna where children are allowed, and it's bathing suit mandatory. Private saunas are usually nude, but they are on the upper floors. If once you have a membership, depending on it, on the type, you know, of the membership, which is depending on that, you can reserve those saunas, those private rooms, in case you want to have like a more personal or closed-off experience and you don't want to share their space. They are much smaller versions of this, but they are also the peak of luxury that you can get here in the mid-city. And you can also call a massage therapist up to the room. You can call a bartender up to the private saunas. Reservations go from a minimum of 2 hours to a maximum of 6. And you can have a number of guest passes depending on your
Oh no.
on your membership type.
You ever been invited to one of those?
She goes like full red and goes like,
But I would.
maybe once or twice. It's not with you don't, you know.
Off
We want to
hours,
be
I get it.
professional, of course. Yes, never. Anyhow, I can now, if there's, feel free to inspect. You can, if you'd like to switch. We have bathing suits here that are clean and vacuum sealed. If you want to just like wear something, just go and check in the sauna. Or we can go upstairs and I can show you a currently unused private sauna, so you can see the benefits you can have if you start on our on your wellness journey with us with the right
She looks sick.
membership. No, she's
Oh,
a little
just
wobbly.
like gagging and stuff. Yeah, boss, I think we should check out the private sauna.
Sure, that sounds great.
Quick question. Is it required to move through the public sauna in order to get to the private saunas, or do they have private access?
No, they have a private access. You must have seen the staircase, and there's also an elevator behind the front desk that leads to the private saunas, as well as other private amenity rooms that can be separated by our guests. We have tennis courts, we have private pools, whatever your heart desire for the good of the wellness.
That does sound very nice.
It is indeed. If you would like to follow me, then
Of course.
she smiles. She kind of starts talking like the Turkiye has about 12 stories. Second through 6 stories contain 2 private saunas each with their own fully independent access, as well as elevator access and back access for privacy. reasons. If you were to need any, we have been known to get celebrities here and whatnot, you know. You guys leave the other spa area, and just come to the middle. The young man that was behind the counter kind of leans forward and just kind of calls Galatea over, and Galatea kind of goes and she turns around and looks at you, Nora, and goes like, I'm sorry, Mr. Valenti says he doesn't know Asira. Do you have any other information that I could give him, or perhaps I don't mean to, you know, perhaps it's a thing where you remember him but he doesn't remember you.
Yeah, I don't have very much face, I guess.
You're both friends of his? Looks at Joker.
Oh no, it's more her.
Oh, I see.
Is
we've
this Maurizio, your friend of yours, is he the one that owns the car that you ran into outside?
You ran. Oh,
Oh, we had something going and you done fucked it. Okay.
Well, you see, when I said he'd be less mad or more understanding, we could, you know, explain the full situation to, and he probably wants to exchange, you know, insurance information and all that.
The man behind the counter kind of stands up and goes like, that is true. If you would please, perhaps you can leave your contact information here. We can make it available to Mr. Valenti through his his own personal frequency. That perhaps would be more appropriate. We take our guests' privacy very, very seriously here in Turkiye.
Oh, of course.
Of course.
I'll just do it on my way out.
I mean, why don't you just let him know that we would like to talk to him about it and see if there's some way we can make this right between us?
He smiles and goes like, of course, I will forward the information. Mr. Valenti does usually not like to be disturbed, but I will let his security know. And he kind of sits down, and Galatea goes like, she gives you a look, Nora, like, I'm sorry. like she give me an empathy check, Nora. You don't know what this quite means, but she seems to feel bad for you.
Bad.
Yeah, Galatea kind of looks at you and just kind of like puts her hand just very gently on your shoulder and goes like, "It's all right. I mean, I'm sure Mr. Valenti is not trying to, you know."
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine. If they ever cut you drink on the job too. Okay.
You kind of walk around. The poor girl is kind of like, she looks at the guy behind the counter and he just kind of looks down.
Quiet enough that he wouldn't hear it. That was a threat.
All right. She. Would you like to go upstairs? We can see one of the private saunas.
Yeah, let's continue.
All right.
I'm gonna walk like to the door to upstairs, and I'm just gonna stand there and wait for them to pass, and I'll follow behind.
I'll, pat Galatea on the back a little bit as we're walking. Reassure her everything's fine.
She goes, "Thank you. I did not mean to upset your driver."
She's just fussy. It's fine.
I imagine there's a lot of girls who like, meet Mr. Valenti and they think they have something special with him or something, and then it's not the case.
No.
I was just trying to anyhow. I'm sorry, please let's I am getting carried away. This is very unprofessional.
You're doing fine. Don't worry about it.
Thank you. All right. So you guys see that behind the counter there's an elevator, and you guys take a staircase up. As you come to the floor above, you see there's the elevator opening. Elevator seems to go all the way up through the middle. It's kind of like runs to the very middle of the building, and on the north side there's like a wide hallway. Nora, you're standing at the hallway as the rest of them come up, and there's two wide doors, and it says 1A and 1B. Galatea walks up to 1A, puts her ident card thing, her key card, on a reader next to the door, and the door opens as you guys step in and goes like, "This is our standard private sauna. We have here is it's kind of like opens to like a little like lounge area, and then there is like a wooden, like just polished wood, like lifted section on the back, and goes like through here. There's like a glass wall as well with a smaller door. It's like and she opens it. You have a changing room through here, and then at the end of the changing room, a door opens. Please come step through. This one is just for show, so you are free to keep your shoes on and everything through here. She opens the door, and you guys see a beautiful tiled large room, not like huge, the one downstairs, but large enough, with a beautiful circular pool, and there's another like narrower pool of like cold water with like a almost like a waterfall that falls on the south side, and the circular pool has this like grotto-ish like stone finish on the north side of it, with a trickle of hot water that falls into like the steamy kind of like hot baths, like hot springs. She steps in. This is the main sauna room. Through that door, and there's another door on the other side. Goes like, you can go into a proper sweat room. This is a perfect place. You can probably have up to 12 people here for a meeting or a party. We provide amenities. You can bring a masseuse up here. You can order a bartender or something to come help you in the lounge section to prepare drinks. I can come all the way over here. You can have a sweat, a cold shower or dip, and then get in the hot water. You sweat out all the toxins that we absorb every day on our day-to-day life here in Capital. We have 6 stories, so about another 11 rooms like this. They are never all taken. And then the last 3 or 4, the last 4 stories are other facilities, such as like we have tennis courts, sports sections, and whatnot. But these private saunas are one of the main amenities for our guests.
So, question. You said this is just a private room for a show. It's just a showroom. So it was okay for us to wear our shoes in here, but normally the private rooms, you have to take your shoes off. It's required?
She smiles. Not in the lounge section as you walk in, but if you are going to come to the sauna, it is customary to either get on a bathing suit, or you can be nude since it is a private room. So you can come into this space. There's tile and yes.
Okay. Shoes usually left in the hallways or
in the changing room.
Oh, okay.
Before, yes. Yeah, there's a little changing room between the lounge and the sauna itself.
And the changing rooms are private, or is that a communal sort of area between all the private rooms?
No, it is private. Each private section has a lounge, a changing room, a sweat room, sauna, bathroom, and a discretion exit.
I see. You said you have about 11 private rooms altogether?
12 including this one, but this one is never used. We just use it to show to prospective members.
We're in a room with just 2. We're in an area
each floor seems to have 2 of these private sections.
So he's like on the...
He's on what?
Maybe. Oh, no. There's only 6 floors.
Yes.
Okay.
She smiles and goes like, have you considered, Mr. Wyatt, whether you are interested in becoming a member? I am sure your staff would also appreciate a wellness routine. I'm sure we could create some sort of package deal if you'd like. We have some organizational offers that we handle.
I'm definitely considering it. Is this the end of the tour, or is there other places to look at?
This is about it, yeah.
Okay. I mean, obviously, my driver could use a little stress relief kind of situation or something. But yeah, we can talk more about this.
Go ahead.
Perhaps we should probably try to see if we can deal with this other situation.
She smiles and goes like, of course, Mr. Valenti is very private. I will make sure that your contact information, you will give it to me, is forwarded to him so he can get in touch with you about any insurance concerns or whatnot. She kind of takes a little short breath and tells you, tell you what, you've been so nice, and I'm dreadfully sorry, Miss Sira, about what happened. If you'd like to make use of this room for an hour or something of the sort, get the experience. We usually don't get tours during the day like these. And the room next door is empty and not booked today, so I can always use it for any tours that do show up. So you are free to, if you'd like to have a sample of it, use this private section for an hour, perhaps. Make it up to you, sweeten the deal a little bit, and if you decide to get a membership.
That sounds great. Yeah, I'd appreciate that.
Is she just trying to get me not to tell on her?
Give me an inside empathy check. Maybe.
The bullying is working.
She smiles and she kind of like, so I'm going to doodle the layout of these rooms for you guys so you guys know them. Do it up here. So what you guys see is the stairs. Oop, that's very, very chunky. Come from the side. There's elevator that just runs down kind of like the middle of the building. Hallway here. 2 doors. You have a lounge. There's like chairs, a little kitchenette, a bathroom, a bathroom, bathroom, little kitchenette, a chair, couches, a Hollywood projector, like just like full amenity stuff. You guys do see next to the kitchenette here, there is a door that seems like a fire exit type door. It has like one of those bars, and it's kind of like a little bit set in. Like you get the sense that you're not supposed to open it unless you have to, you know? There's another door here that leads to a changing room, which is kind of like wood slats floor. There's like shelves and whatnot. And then that leads to the sauna proper. And then there's a sort of like a sweat room as well. And this sauna has like a big pool and a smaller cold water pool and like sitting areas. Here's like a little grotto, like a waterfall of hot water, kind of like a big hot spring vibe. And this is one of the private areas, and there's 2 of them per floor.
Okay. But there's 6 floors.
There's 6 floors, so 12 private areas total. This first one is usually apparently used for, just showing off.
All right. And I'm assuming all the doors have like some sort of keycard access that we know we would need to get through.
You don't know. At least here, you only saw her use her keycard to enter this main door.
Right.
What's this door?
That's the door to the other. Like, there's another private area, like on this side.
Is that the A1?
This will be A1. This is sorry. This will be 1A. Oh my god.
Do we want to gain access to doors or not?
It seems like we have to.
There's 1A. This will be 1B.
I can try it.
Yeah, because I don't think we can really accomplish anything in
Just the hallways.
Yeah, just the hallways, or even just the lounge and stuff.
Yeah. Okay.
Galatea kind of was like, would you like use of this room for an hour, perhaps? Then,
Yeah, an hour would be great.
excellent. I will let them know that you are getting an hour's pass. We can just say that is perhaps a complimentary thing we're doing, since you are interested in getting a membership, and there are, depending on how comfortable or not you are, there's bathing suits in the dressing room. They are vacuum sealed as well, one use. Have fun. She
Thank you.
smiles.
Before she gets away.
downstairs.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of like reach over, kind of give her like a little half hug kind of thing. And it's like, you've been fabulous. Thank you so much. And we're definitely going to get drinks later or something, okay? And I'll try to take her card off of her lanyard.
All right. As you lean for that little half hug, she goes like, oh. As you give her a hug, and give me a sleight of hand check.
Do you want to give me
Command dice?
dice? Yeah. I don't think I only get one. I've already got 3.
Sure, yeah. I will give you one.
Dex and sneak, right?
Yeah.
I think Val would roleplay this by like she's standing on the opposite side behind her, and she's just kind of like trying to point, like
Yeah.
yeah, just guiding Wyatt where it is.
4.
Yeah.
Good roll.
Oh, God.
4. Yep. You slip the card as you pull back. Like, she doesn't even notice it goes over her hair. Her head just got put it behind your back. She smiles, goes like, I will be downstairs whenever you are ready to discuss the beginning of your wellness journey.
All right. Thank you very much.
She looks at Nora, hoping this will appease her, and she won't tell that she was drinking, and heads out and goes downstairs. I will say, for everyone here, as Wyatt has swiped this card, the card and the lanyard was very like noticeable for this girl, and she will probably need it if she goes do stuff. So it could be any second that she realizes she lost it somewhere.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gotta work fast.
Wait until she leaves. And then Yolk is going to just stick his hacking spike into the nearest wall.
All right. Is everyone else doing anything or just joke?
I'll toss this lanyard over to Val.
Nice. Well done. Ooh. If we do get into the room, Ooh. Are we still going to go about this with this charade that we've come up with, or we're just going to go in, or we're just going to ask him?
He's got security posted outside the room.
Hmm.
She already said so.
Okay, so like, how, Dury, like, how many people are outside of 1B, or outside of his room?
I have no idea.
Well, that's the thing. Let me find out which room he's in. Can I attempt to... First of all, is their system secured?
As you look around, it has kind of like standard security type thing, but you don't. As you put like your hacking spike into the wall, you don't detect another data crafter in the system or anything like that.
Okay.
Now, there's possible that there are like more secure areas within the system. Say, if you wanted to access like their financials or anything like that. But at least in like the general system at large, you don't pick up any like, algorithmic or another data crafter or anything of the sort.
Okay. How secure is the information on just the guest logs? Like figuring out, Mr. Valenti checked into such and such room at this time.
Give me a data craft check.
Let's see. Can I get some command dice?
Here, how many you want?
I will take 2.
Okay, 2.
That puts me at 3 advantages. Yeah.
Wow.
Nice.
Damn.
All right. You check the guest log. Easily enough, it's not really secure at all, and like it has like just some very basic security that you can like slice through super fast. Marino Valenti reserved 3A from 10 to 11 a.m. Sorry, from 10 to 12.
Yeah.
So he got here like 5 or 10 minutes before you guys did, and it's closing on 11 now.
Okay.
Worst case scenario, if we can't get to him, we can wait for him to come out. But
I was about to say, that might be less risky.
I mean, either way, I'm sure the security is going to be in our face and try to stop us. But I do feel like the car accident thing does give him more incentive to talk to us.
True.
Well, it gives his security incentive to talk to us. I don't...
Depends
just
on
from...
how personally offended he is by it, though.
Maybe? Might also depend on what sort of... if he can get a look at us, maybe he will want to talk to us. But maybe he won't want to talk to us, depending on what he sees. I would say he is in 3A, and while waiting is an option, I will remind everybody that we're here on a 1-hour timer, and if Miss Galatea comes back and realizes that we swiped her card, she may not feel as generous anymore.
Right.
I'm sure Nora can always bully her some more.
What?
I said you could probably always bully her some more.
Well then, how do we want to play this? Do we want to go in with you acting the boss and you're going to use your influence to smooth things over?
I don't think that really matters if we play that story anyway, because they don't know anything about this. We're free to play this however we want. Nora, did you have a plan for what you wanted to say to him? You seem to be friends with him?
Not friends with him. I'm completely bullshitting.
Okay.
I was just saying that I can talk to him. I know my way around these types of guys.
All right.
Sure. Would you like the card then? And Val holds it out to Nora.
I don't know particularly that I should be leading the charge. I want to get his attention, not piss him off.
Do you want to go with the story of the truth, I guess, that we hit his car, or
Yeah,
not?
let's go with that.
Okay. Should we get changed, or just roll like this?
We
I
don't
was
have
going
time
to
get changed.
Whoa.
Sorry, go ahead.
I mean, on the one hand, maybe not, but on the other hand, I don't know.
We don't have time. The GM is rolling things. We don't have time.
No. I was just going to say, from what Galatea was saying of the little Valenti, it seems like he might be more amenable if, I don't know.
All right, let's change in the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Wait, what?
But what?
How is that going to work?
I don't
We
know.
take
We'll
two
figure it
separate
out.
elevators?
There's a changing room. Why does there? We also don't have to leverage this angle at all. Like it's just
You want to
Okay,
blend in,
look.
pretend like your members here.
Can you copy the credentials on her card first before we go? Because otherwise we're not getting out of here. She'll be back any second.
Sure, I can try. Can I attempt to do that?
Yeah, give me a datacraft check, Joke.
Is this still
I'm gonna-
just datacraft and intelligence?
Yes.
I'm gonna hop into the changing room and
What are you putting on?
the bloodiest fucking bathing suit I can find.
I mean, the bathing suits are pretty like standard, like they're almost like school bathing suits type thing, but in white with like a Turkiye logo on the chest.
Just
And the
cut some
male
holes with
bathing
it.
suits are just kind of like, ironically enough, the male bathing suits are like full on speedos, and the female ones are kind of like just like got that like school like one piece type thing with a
I have
Turkiye
another
logo in
option I
white.
can do, but it wouldn't be putting a bathing suit on.
And there's also like towels and stuff like that. Like
Yeah.
you can put on the bathing suit if you want.
I'll just.
I'm just going in a towel.
Me too.
You guys see as Nora and Wyatt, are you guys like hiding from each other, or just like stripping there and just putting on the?
I'll
I mean,
pull a
obviously I'm
curtain
not,
closed if
but-
there's one.
There's like a changing room right there.
Yeah. Pull a curtain closed.
Joke, Joke and Val, you see Wyatt and Nora hop, like just run in. As Joke, did you roll datacraft?
Out of 5,
I
right?
am going to. Is
Oh.
this still using computers and information systems?
Yes.
Or- Okay.
And this will be making a forgery. I don't know if you have anything for that either.
I do not.
Can I assist?
Oh yeah, Wyatt's got larceny.
You can give it an advantage if you have larceny, yeah.
Okay. And then can I get one more command die?
like leaning
Val?
over his shoulders and taking off my clothes and stuff.
Just taking off your suit.
Can I lean back and just be like, Val, come put a bathing suit on. Your tits are huge.
fuck. It's like she's just like fucking fine. And then like she's she'll turn to Jokes like, hurry, quick, make your next whatever work you gotta do quick. And then she'll just pop right into the changing room.
All right. Val is like first thing her training has not prepared her for. All right, Joke. You want to roll? Nora, you just very quickly strip down, wrap the towel around your chest. It kind of hangs. Big towel. You're not super tall, so you're good. You don't feel like overduly exposed or anything. Val, you put on a little bit tight around the chest and
Perfect.
Nora,
you
shut
see Wyatt. You take off your clothes as you're just watching Joke like peeking and just making sure Joke is doing what he's supposed to be doing. You turn around. There's a hand towel and a regular towel.
Hand towel, obviously.
No. That won't fit around your waist.
The smallest towel that'll fit around the waist.
Wyatt comes out in like a tiny little towel. Just looks like it's
Do we
bare.
feel
Hold
like
on
one
for
nut
Pharaoh.
hanging down?
Oh no.
It's like a
Just like
nut.
it barely closes around the side of his waist, so he kind of has like a tiny little slit for the leg on the side.
It was like that one skit in Jackass where and the dude had like a really really like short thing, and like whenever he sat down at a table, like one nut would just pop out.
Wyatt kind of runs out. Jock, you managed to make a copy of the credentials to where you can now stick your data jack, and for now at least, you should be able to trick anything here into thinking when you're putting your data jack in the port that it is Galatea's card. That should last for the day until they realize, and then they switch the credentials, so should be fine.
I'll sit on the floor, pretend like she dropped it.
The other three kind of step out, dressed in their variety of sauna outfits, and you guys see as Joke just kind of pulls the card out of the data port of his rig.
Okay, I think I got it.
Okay, let's just I'll take the key card and just kind of toss on the ground like it fell.
Toss on the ground. Galatea has not returned. I've been rolling to see if she notices.
I'll actually throw it like
No.
in the hallway or something, so where it looks like it.
Oh, okay. You
Yeah,
open
just
it,
on the stairs.
Yeah.
slide it out onto the stairs. It slides down and just pulls a couple of steps, and like the lanyard stretch over the stairs. So it looks pretty natural, like she could have dropped it there.
Should we just hop in the sauna and pretend we're just chilling?
I mean, we can go up now.
But if she comes up here, she'll see that we're gone.
But I mean,
Well,
if
on
we
the
stay here,
plus
we
side-
can't really accomplish anything.
If she comes up, she'll see her thing on the stairs, so she won't be
Okay.
inclined to go all the way in, at least.
Yeah.
Let's close the doors here then.
Yeah.
Yeah, is there
fog
like a
it up.
is there like a do
Yeah.
not disturb option on the door?
Yep, there is there's a holographic like sign series of the door. It's like please drinks, fresh towels, do not disturb, a hovering sock. There's like a variety of like,
Hovering sock, definitely. That would definitely
Please.
just deter anybody from entering, I think.
the most effective one.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
Some codes are just universal.
Yep.
You guys set that on the door, open the door. You see the elevator across the way. You guys are all kind of like peeking. Hallway's empty. Elevators across the way. Val is in a one-piece bathing suit. Nora is just wearing a towel. Wyatt is just wearing most of a towel.
No, I think Val was actually probably just doing a towel as well.
Towel as well. All right. And Joke is fully dressed.
Yes.
He's the security guy.
I
what
don't
is
know
it?
why I'm going up. Should I stay in the room? I feel like I should stay in the room. No,
Why?
wait. I have to record.
You have
No,
to come
I'm
with us.
going.
You have the key.
Oh, right. I have the key. Okay, going up.
I need a towel version of Nora really quick.
That'll be super
Same.
fast to do as well.
Yeah, let me do it real quick.
Oh no! No, I gotta do it too.
I mean, do you guys want to? It's been an hour and a half. Do you guys want to take a 5-minute break to go to the bathroom, draw characters and towels,
Sure,
pretty good
why
drinks?
Let's go for it.
All right, so we're taking a 5-minute break, 5 to 10 minute break, and then we'll be right back. All right, let's jump back on.
We are back.
I feel like that would get us kicked off Twitch.
Oh my god, look at you two.
That's amazing.
You can see the boob shadows too. Like
See the giant
There's not
discrepancy.
much one on Nora.
I think that's just a ribcage shadow. Damn.
All right.
This fits though. We don't need to see Wyatt's towel.
So you guys on your right, on the east side of the building, you see now like the doors slightly open, and you guys see the key card with the lanyard just like falling a couple steps down across the hall. This is like a decently sized hallway, about like say 15 feet in width. You see now across the hall, like 15 feet down, and another like 10, 12 feet down the hall, the two doors of both. Like there's a pair of elevators. What are you guys doing? And three of you are wearing towels. And Joke, you're kind of like just all of you kind of crawl together a little bit, cluttered around the the door, just looking out into the hall.
Yoka's trying to forget that girls need to breathe.
I assume you're mostly just trying not to look at Valentino. I'm sorry, Val.
Should that crown be on Nora now?
Oh, I've only gotten 2.
Oh, I see.
Yoka's still in the lead. I mean, we can change a procession if you'd like. I have gotten 2 crit fails today.
I think it's fine if Joke is still in the lead. What's the plan? Are you guys further down? You can see on the other side of on the far west side of the building, like down the hall, a good 75 feet or so. There's another set of stairs up, so you can just continue up the stairs that way or take the elevator. It's only 2 more stories up. It's 3rd floor, 3A, I believe, from what Joke found.
I mean, I have the key card. We can just take the elevator up.
Yeah.
I imagine we need it to get in the hallway, even if we take the stairs, though, right? Are there doors in the hallways?
You don't seem to see doors in the hallways. The doors seem to be mostly to go into the private areas.
Oh, security in this place sucks.
I will say, do you guys want to give me a perception check?
Mm-hmm.
Boy.
Get some Doyle perceptions today.
With like 5 dice.
I know.
Wyatt and Nora, as Val just looks on the side and she's about to lead the way, followed by Jock, you guys kind of grab onto them and stop them. And all of you see at this point, as Wyatt points up and Nora nods in the direction of a camera above the elevator. Just kind of...
Oh.
I'm throwing knife at it. No, I'm kidding.
But yeah, there is a camera that it doesn't seem to encompass the entire hallway at a time. Right now, the way you are kind of huddled around the door, the camera probably can't see you guys because the door opens in this direction. But the camera is moving kind of left and right. Left and right. The entire cycle takes about 15 seconds.
Okay, that's not much time at all. Maybe we should just take the stairs then.
Is there a camera in the stairwell?
Well, the if you guys look at this, you guys are all here, right?
Mm-hmm.
The camera is here, right by the elevator. The stairs up are over here.
Oh, so
no.
smart.
Okay, so we just need
We
to
have
go
to pass in front of it.
hit the button, then run back, and then wait for it to open.
Yeah, I like that idea. Because if we take the stairs, then we have to
Well, we definitely.
pass by the camera. But we
Hmm.
could wait until it goes all the way to the right. Use Wyatt's idea, call the elevator, wait until the camera goes all the way to the right again, and then board the elevator.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
All right, who wants to go press the button?
I will.
Camera. Do you just kind of like wait for the camera to face all the way to the right?
Yeah, I'm going to actively sneak.
All right, give me a sneak check. Yeah, this is either like an athletics thing for speed or a sneak check for like being quiet, you know?
Look at you. Doing a little sneaky sneak.
Oh,
You roll a lot.
Jock, you
Don't worry
look quite a bit of sneak, yeah. You look at left, look right. You guys wait till the camera, and then Jock comes out running. Luckily, he's the only one wearing shoes, you know, so like that helps. You press the button, look at the camera, as it starts to come back, and you dash back and slide. You end up kind of like between Val and Wyatt, your shoulders into Val and Wyatt's chest, as you're both kind of like just all four of you just peeking out. The camera towards you, and then starts going back as you guys see the elevator coming up from the only from the first story, so
Mhm.
it's gonna be there soon, very soon.
Okay, it's not a real busy building.
Galatea's gonna be in it.
God damn it. She's a professional. I'm sure she takes the stairs.
He doesn't come back. JD's still rolling.
You guys hear at the same time the elevator opens. You hear footsteps coming up the steps.
Yeah,
I was rolling. It's like on a one, she starts coming back.
this is why we should have waited.
The elevator's open. It's opening. It's not open, but it stops and opens. The camera starts looking all the way to the right. You guys hear footsteps coming on the steps, but the person's not up yet.
That's fine. We should just go.
Yeah.
Dive on.
Right? Sneak checks, or you can do athletics with dexterity or sneak with dexterity.
Is it
I am
better if we do it all at the same time or one by one?
Up to you. If you do it one by one, the person who gets in would have to hold the elevator.
Mm-hmm.
But it's entirely possible.
What was that, Tala?
I will go last, and I'm going to close the door very quietly behind me so that she doesn't notice that anybody was going out of the room.
So are you all going together or one by one?
I guess Nora will jump in if we're going together.
I think all together.
Yeah, I think I'll.
Yeah, that's fine.
Right?
What do we need to roll?
Athletics, dex and athletics, or dex and sneak.
Sneaky party, let's go.
That is a very sneaky party, yeah. It's so unlike the Falcon crew. I think the Falcon crew is Riley and maybe a little bit Doyle, and no one else could sneak.
Yeah.
Well, until Gro got his
Invisibility,
Gmods.
yeah. You all look around at, so the average of this is 2.5. So I'm gonna say on a 2 you are not noticed, on a 3 you are.
Don't do that to us.
Oh god.
All right. You all dash very quickly, run into the elevator, pile in as Joke, you go last, closer very carefully. You start seeing the top of the bun just come out of the stairs. As you run in, you all run in, the elevator closes. you see, looking up at you, a elderly Miss Busto holding a pina colada. Goes like, "Oh my!"
Why?
Having fun, were you?
Sure were.
Val just wants to shrink and die.
As you're all kind of like standing around, she looks at Jokes like, "Oh, one of you is shy."
Yoke just nervously waves.
She kind of waves. It's like, "Don't worry, sweetie, you're adorable." So,
So sorry, we gotta get going.
oh no, I of course, yeah, I was going to 5th.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting off at 3rd.
Oh, of course. Are you gonna use it for whatever it is you're doing? So I know to take the other one on the way down.
The
elevator?
Ding. I mean, you all
no.
ration here so fast, and you're kind of like
Oh, they're just
just gonna tilt her head a little bit to look at Wyatt's towel. Like,
Oh
You're
my
all,
god.
like- I don't know what young people do these days.
they're all cold. That's it.
I mean, they're gonna be a lot colder dressed like that.
Right? I know. Their idea.
You might want to try
Ding.
the other elevator. It's fine.
Elevator dings on 3rd and goes like, "Okay, well, you kids have fun." Takes
You
another sip of her
too.
pina colada. You guys hear the sound of liquid, like kind of like at the bottom of the straw, and she just keeps sucking.
Okay.
Alright, we're at 3?
Or throw
Yeah,
that in
we're
her
at
mouth
3.
a little.
Alright.
Get off. I want off the elevator, please.
Door opens. Ting, Mrs. Bueno just kind of like gives you guys like a little wave goodbye.
Busto?
Mrs. Busto, yes. sorry.
Bueno.
Mrs. Busto gives all of you guys a little wave goodbye as ting, the elevator opens. You guys step out, and you're like, you stick to the wall because there is another camera directly above you.
Dang, that's right. Yeah.
And you guys see 3
3A, right? Yeah.
on the left. Door closed, and there is a do not disturb holographically projected on the door. Just 3B has an open on green holographically projected on the door.
Should we just slide into 3B? What should we do?
Are there people standing
Wow.
outside 3A?
You do not see people standing outside 3A.
How do the rooms connect? Like it's just a wall between them?
There's a wall between them, yeah.
Oh, we could just go in and make like a whole bunch of noise and annoy the shit out of them. Maybe they'll want to come over and tell us to stop.
Just actually make it sound enticing that he wants to come over.
Or that.
Well, we run the risk that they just call the front desk and.
Yeah, that is probably most likely.
Nora. Let's say Nora and Val. You can give me. I think you guys are the most athletic. Val, you can give me soldier with strength. Nora, you can give me athletics with strength.
What is this for?
It's just to see if you guys would think of something, I guess, in a sense. If you think something will be within your capabilities.
Like climbing over a wall? Oh my god!
Oh.
Yeah, I would say like breaking
Would
through.
this be a combat maneuver?
It would not be. But I'm saying like you guys like there's also the possibility of going to 1, 2, 3B and breaking through the wall to the sauna of 1A, but you guys don't know if you'd be strong enough to do it.
That sounds
But
like
then
a
wait,
terrible
that's even
idea.
more property damage.
Like that's
Yeah,
definitely
it's like-
gonna have them like ready to fight versus ready to talk. Honestly,
Also make it look like an accident.
I I feel like we could just like knock
I'd like
and
a
ask him to come out.
group sneak check, please.
No.
Because the camera is kind of just, you guys are all pressed against the wall having this conversation, but the camera is kind of above
That's,
it.
Oh, good.
I think we could just ask. Obviously, security at the door. I just ask them if we can talk to the boss because we want to settle matters without insurance and stuff.
Sure.
You don't have insurance.
I know. You know, people like don't want things on their records, or like
Fine.
just try to handle these things with just ourselves. We work at a we know a guy who can handle that vehicle, get it cleaned up even better.
Do you want to, Joke, you want to give me that sneak check too?
Oops, sorry.
Group sneak. Don't forget you have a -1 on all your physical, Wyatt.
Ah, shit.
You fool.
All right.
Party.
So far undetected by the camera. Yeah,
Same.
yeah. Even with Wyatt's little wobbliness, you're so far undetected by the camera. No alarms going off or anything like that. You see the closed door of 3A with the do not disturb, like just kind of the scrolling text on red on the outside. The little like card reader on the left, immediate left of the door. You don't see anyone outside the door. Now the hallway is about 15 feet wide, and you are, I would say, about 30 feet away from the door.
Do you want me to just try to talk to him?
I think that'd be best.
Okay. Well, I want at least Nora or Val or both to come with me for the booth
One in each
advantage. Yeah, or whatever.
That's why we're here.
We need all the advantages.
Figure will be right back.
I can just hang back and look pitiful.
Oh my god.
I mean, like next to you, but like, I mean, I'm the one who hits car, right?
Right,
I can
right.
pretend to be all
Yeah.
mournful, regretful about it, whatever. His parents are probably going to pay for it anyway.
That's true.
You guys want to dash for the door?
Yeah.
All right, you wait for an opening. Joke, what are you doing while the three of them are heading for the door?
I'll get the door for them. I have the key card.
Oh, I don't think we need to open 3A. Just knock
Do
on
we?
it.
Just knock, right?
Yeah.
You want to try to
No.
knock first? I mean, you can knock first, and if it doesn't work, you do have the key card.
Yeah. 'Cause I feel like
They'll really know we're up to something.
yeah, they'll be on guard if we just start opening their doors.
In that case, maybe I will go into 3B.
Oh, that's a good idea. Just to hide out in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Joke, you wait a sec for the camera to clear, like go all the way to the left, run to 3B, connect the thing. You guys see as the door to 3B opens, and Joke darts in.
Okay, baby. What's wrong?
You see this guy like neatly manicured lounge, folded towels on the couch, a full suite like mini bar on the right side. There's a lot more amenities here that you guys didn't see in 1A. Probably because like that one gets shown, you know. But there's like you see drinks, you see kind of like a fully stocked little minibar stuff, like all like as you walk in and just sneak to the side.
Terminal. I need a terminal.
You do see a small, simple kind of like terminal at the end of the kitchenette counter on the wall.
Okay. I want to try and can I attach my rig to it and hack in?
Yep. Connect the rig. What are the others doing? Joke, I will say, right now, if they go and knock on the door, while they're waiting for the door to open, they're gonna get caught in the camera.
Okay. So let's do a little. I'm gonna take a little cut of the previous 10 seconds of recording when it was turning that way in the hallway, and I'm just gonna loop that.
All right, give me a data card check.
Oh
Perfect. My crown is secured.
That is an intelligence stress.
Oh, well, I just cleared one, so I guess I needed a new one. Yeah.
You guys look above as the camera stops because Jog has disconnected it from the circuit to loop this material. But while Jog is trying to loop the material, the camera keeps trying to send like reconnection, like queries to the circuit. And Jog, you kind of keep going like, fuck, stop moving, trying to stop moving the camera. You guys look above you, the camera kind of starts whirring. And you smell this like burnt plastic smell. The camera starts sparking at the top, as if like the little servo that is like spinning it is fighting against the constant shutdown requests. Nothing's on fire yet, but the camera is sputtering about.
Oh no!
It's not working anymore, but it is sputtering.
Okay.
What are the three of you doing?
This day is full of failures. I'm following Wyatt, unless we should be jumping into the other one.
I think we should just go for it anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, even if we get caught on the cameras.
The camera is out. It's just sputtering.
We wanted to walk up here and get this over with.
What are they gonna do? Kick us out, and then that's fine. We'll just be kicked out. Gotta take our shot.
Right,
Showtime, Wyatt.
Val on one side, Nora on the other, looking a little bit like, give me a deception check, Nora, to see how remorseful you can look.
Deception check. She's not actually remorseful for hitting the sky.
Wait, just for Nora?
Just for Nora, because Nora is like doing it.
Yeah.
Nice.
You see as Nora kind of like licks her pinky and just smudges her eye makeup a little bit to look like she might have cried a tiny little bit. And for a second, she looks like someone managed to look, because you're Val and are both pretty tall.
I'm doing like the cutest little like sad pout.
Pouty little lips. She looks so small.
Just arms crossed over my chest, looking kind of dejected.
Very good.
Dad made me come say sorry.
I actually look at her like, is she actually sad about this? Alright, I'm gonna knock on the door though.
Yeah, you walk over, you knock on the door. Tick, tick, tick. The do not disturb sign flickers. You wait. 3, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. The door opens. You see a tall, gunmetal colored mech in a suit.
Yeah.
The mech is about 6'3", wide shoulder but narrow waist, a narrow like neck, and like a kind of like almost like a cube of a head that protrudes back. The mech, Nora, you would recognize this probably as of Black Sun make. Hasn't had any Black Sun symbols, but it is definitely like a Black Sun purchased like mech, like the product.
Private, personal mech or whatever.
Yeah, but yeah, it's of Black Sun make, but it doesn't belong to Black Sun. The mech kind of like looks down and goes like, wrong room reserved. Please direct to front desk.
Oh no, this is the right room. We're actually here to speak with Mr. Valenti. We wanted to come in person and apologize and see if we could make things right between us.
Give me a deception check, Wyatt.
I'm talking a little bit loud so that people might hear me inside there.
You do look inside the room, you see another mech actually sitting on one of the couches, but just kind of like all stiffly sitting, staring up right ahead. same black suit, same like build, same
Perception,
model.
you said?
Yeah, deception. I will say Nora is giving you an advantage.
Okay. Let me roll that extra then. We're not good at the things we're actually supposed to be good at.
The mech kind of tilts his head. Do you have an appointment? Name?
I do not, but Wyatt can maybe I can make an appointment now.
The mech kind of picks up.
Is Mr.
its
Valenti
eye.
in there?
It has a single eye, like on the right side of its head, in red, and just kind of flickers blue for a couple of seconds. And goes like, "You are not on the list. You do not have an appointment."
Do you know about his vehicle?
Mr. Valenti drives a vehicle. You do not have an appointment.
The vehicle was damaged outside, and I feel like it's a little bit urgent. We should talk to him about it.
You are free to contact Valenti Loans and make an appointment. You can find contact information on Netsphere. Thank you very much. And kind of starts turning around away from you.
Oh, yeah.
Can I trip the mech?
Do you have your maneuver?
Let me see. I don't know if I can do it yet. Let me check.
What maneuver would that be?
Trip.
Let's see.
Can I assist?
I can leg sweep it.
You can leg sweep it. That would be a lot more noticeable than trip.
The thing is, Trip is armed, and I'm not. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I will say, you can do this. I would have it be a leg sweep maneuver, but you would do a sneak check on top of it to keep it under.
I'm not good at sneak.
You got a lot of
Or deception.
I'm the same. They're both the same for me.
Is this something I could assist with?
You can assist with the deception part.
Okay.
Do you want to try to leg sweep it, Nora?
Unless somebody has a better idea, I guess. I don't know.
I got nothing.
Go for it.
What's the roll?
An opposed tack test against its endurance, fortitude, or dex and evasion.
I use endurance because it has no dex.
Okay, let me see what I have.
It rolled a 1.
I get an advantage on attack tests while unarmed, and an advantage on combat maneuvers.
It's also his back is to you.
So 3 advantages.
Yes.
And this would be athletics or grapple, right? Because I'm unarmed.
Yes.
Strength plus 3.
Shit.
All right. Wyatt, you can give me the sneak check. You can give me the sneak check, and Nora would help you with a sneak check. Actually, Wyatt would help you with a maneuver, so you're helping each other. So if you want to roll one more die, Nora, I don't think it'll make a difference because you just super critted him. But
It made a difference.
Okay, so that's a 6 for Nora. Wyatt, you would have you would be helping Nora with the sneak, so you would give me the sneak check with an advantage from Nora.
3.
2. Let me roll. All right, so you both crit. Why don't you guys tell me what happened here? As this mech starts to turn around, the other mech is about 5 feet away, sitting on the couch towards this. So you guys can go nuts here because you both got a crit. Nora, you got the crit double twice over. So what happens as this mech starts to turn around to walk back into the room?
Oh my god, I don't know.
I'm thinking as Nora sweeps the leg, I kind of stumble forward to accidentally bump into him and fall on top of him like it was a total accident.
I just do some cool ass foot maneuver shit really fast. Try not to flash anyone.
Nora, why you pretend to bump, just stumble, and just kind of your chest hits the back of the mech. You guys hear the metal hit of metal as Nora immediately gets low on the ground, stretches out her leg, trying to kind of cover as much as she can with her forearms, and twists her leg so her foot is serving a sort of hook. And as Wyatt pushes the mech forward, the mech like its foot hooks on Nora's, and it just falls forward. Wyatt, you're fully onto it, and it falls onto the mech on the couch.
Oh, Jesus.
As the mecha rolls back and it's like, danger.
Oh shit!
Danger.
I rolled.
The mecha couch kind of stands up. Are you okay? And like advances towards Wyatt.
I'm like on the ground too, like pretending like I'm hurt or something. Like,
Back away a little bit from Wyatt.
Nora, you stand up and back away. The mechs did not notice that you tripped him. One of the mechs is kind of like going like trying to stand up. The other mech is kind of walking towards Wyatt and it's like, "Are you okay, sir?" Give me a performance check, Wyatt.
it's probably not going to work.
Val, if you have command dice, you can still.
I have one more. Would you like it?
I don't know. I need it. We'll see. Hold on. Because it might be better to save it for another thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I don't have any advantages for this. I should roll 9 dice for this.
If anyone has ranks or specialization in performance, they can try to help.
No, I do not.
Nope.
Alternatively, you guys could use deception for this.
I don't got that
I
either.
don't have ranks in that either.
Oh, yeah.
All I got is diplomacy.
Yeah. Okay, well, let's do it. 3.
Good.
Pretend like...
How bad did this look, Wyatt?
As I kind of like fall and we both kind of fall on top of the one on the couch, I kind of like hook my fingers into like the mechanics of his leg and like get all tangled up and pretend like my own arm is like malfunctioning now because they damaged me or something.
You see as sparks start flying, Wyatt is screaming, the mechs are kind of the little towel just kind of comes off because he's like tossing it on the ground.
Oh my
Both
god.
mechs are like, "Sir, please cover yourself." Initiating privacy mode, and you guys see their eyes kind of iris over the eyes close up.
Nora's actually gonna cover her eyes and look away.
Nora's covering her eyes. One of the mechs is trying to blindly lift Wyatt. It's like, "Are you okay? Are you okay?" The other mech is going like, "Contacting Mr. Valenti."
About time.
You guys hear a data pad go off inside the sauna. Just
waited for him outside.
Joke, at this point, from the other room, you are trying to figure out what to do with this camera. You finally managed to stop the sputtering, but the camera is like deactivated, and you did not manage to loop the footage. And around this time, you hear like clanking and just like something heavy hits on the other side, and you hear the entire commotion.
I just want to see if... So there's a terminal in this room.
Yes,
Means
which is
there's
where
a-
you're plugged in right now.
Yeah, which means there's a terminal in their room.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to try and get feed going and be able to kind of like look through their terminal into the room.
I will say at this point, easily enough, you just kind of like patch to the other terminal. The other terminal has a small camera, like the one you have does. It only faces the lounge, not the sauna, but just it starts and you get a feed and you see one of the mechs kind of just standing there, ringing Valenti's datapad. The other one is trying to blindly lift Wyatt, whose like towel has slipped. Wyatt is rolling on the ground as sparks fly from his leg, I think, Wyatt, right?
Probably his arm. He's
from his arm.
Yeah.
Sparks fly from his arm. Nora is covering her face, and I don't know, Val, what you're doing.
Val turns her blind side to Wyatt.
Val is turning away from Wyatt. Both of them, like just standing right by the door in the towels.
Yoke is gonna record this.
Dick and all.
You guys, you hit the recording, and Jock, you hear voices as the door to the change room opens, and a tall Marino Valenti in a towel kind of steps out into the room, sweating from the sauna. Behind him, there's a huge, fat Tony Soprano looking guy with like just wet, slick black back hair that goes like into a fade shave, like a big bulbous nose that looks like it's broken a couple times. Its eyes are so narrow and just like inset that you can barely see them. And he has like a huge mech arm that's got, and a skinny guy with a goatee and long black, like almost oil slick hair that kind of falls behind him. Skinny and tall, and the hair kind of falls over his eyes, and he's like a long hook nose. The three of them kind of step in, and Marina kind of goes like, "All right, what's going on here?" The mech goes like, "There's been an accident. There's been an accident."
Our friend here was trying to smooth things over with you, and there's unfortunately been an incident. Let's go ahead, Wyatt.
Mech's got a little tangled up on my mechanics. Tripped. I don't know. Was this? Did you say this is Marina
All
or
genitals out.
Maurizio?
What was that?
Did you say it's Marina or Maurizio?
No, Maurizio. My bad.
Okay. I'll grab the towel though and just like halfway cover myself with it.
Maurizio kind of goes like, "All right, all right. Just wait a moment, please, everyone. Security stand down." The mech's guy like, disable privacy mode, please. The mech's eyes open. They stand to the side. Maurizio sighs and goes like, "Good sir, lovely ladies. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. I do not know who you are, and my balls are currently out. So, I much prefer to have conversations with people I've never met before while clothed."
I mean, we're all in the same position, aren't we? I have my hand like where I can't see Wyatt. I'm trying to talk to him.
Wyatt's standing up and like fastening his towel back up.
It's more just kind of like holding it in front of him. Not really.
Okay, just holding it in front of him. So you and Val just there's ass.
There's
But the
ass.
front-
Definitely ass. It's
I'm
full
holding my
ass,
hand
though.
up like in front of his ass so I can't see it.
Coyote's booty.
It's mech ass. It's
Mech ass.
yeah.
In fact, I think we might be at the disadvantage here.
All right. So, well, let's do this properly, señorita. My name is Maurizio Valenti, and this is Len. This is Alto. They're my associates. Such lovely ladies and dashing young man. I wish I'd met you in different circumstances, but we might as well do the best of what we have, huh? You said you were coming to smooth over something?
Yeah. There was a little incident outside.
Yes.
Grab Nora's arm and pull her over.
You pull Nora over.
Oh my god. I'm still looking like ashamed, like looking away.
My driver
he
got a little excited when she saw how nice your vehicle was, and
I'm really into cars.
He kind of smiles and goes like, puts his hand on his chest. That is such a surprise. I'm very much into cars myself.
I scratched the shit out of yours.
I was going to say, the staff mentioned there had been a small mishap. They sent me a picture. Kind of looks at Nora and smiles. There is no harm, no foul. It's an accident. It happens. Nothing I can't get repaired. Please, do not hold it against such a lovely girl.
of course. But I felt like we should at least come and see you in person to discuss it, like gentlemen and gentlewomen, right?
I do believe you. I would say everyone in the room, give me a perception check.
Yeah. Even Yolk though, because he's watching, right?
Even Jock, yes.
Yeah. Oof. What were his two friends' names?
Len and Alto.
Okay.
One sec. Where's this? He
Also-
kind of like.
Sorry, can Val also add? Can we also continue discussion inside? It's getting kind of cold out in the hallway here.
Of course. There's. Tell you what. The way you're dressed, you must have some sort of membership here. But we have some drinks inside. How about we make the best of the sauna? Get something warm. Somewhere warm.
Thanks.
Kind of gives you guys a little bit of dashing smile. Wyatt and Jock, you do guys notice the man that he referred to as Len, the big fat guy with a mech arm. His mech arm was halfway through producing a shotgun out, and then goes back in and puts his arm down. As Marino immediately seems to just go like, "No, there's no problem." Maurizio, I keep messing him up.
Okay.
Maurizio kind of goes like, "We can have some discussions now. I don't mean to presume. I would not want to offend the lady's sensibilities. You, Mr. Again, names would be most helpful."
You can call me Wyatt. I'll reach out to shake his hand.
Maurizio kind of reaches out. He's holding his towel up because his body's like wet from the sauna. Just shakes your hand.
Val smiles thinly and she says, "Valeria." She doesn't extend her hand. She's probably actually using her hand just to keep the towel enclosed.
He goes, yeah.
Real name or fake name? What do I do, guys?
I mean, you've already started with a fake name. I don't know. It's up to you.
Shit. I don't want to get my friend in trouble. It's Nora.
Miss Nora, Miss Valeria, and Mr. Wyatt. It is a pleasure to meet you. Once more, Maurizio Valenti. As I said, I do not presume to affect any sensibilities. You are free to join me in the sauna, or perhaps in means of apology for this incident with my security getting in the way of your implants, Mr. Wyatt. I can buy you guys lunch. If you are okay waiting 20 minutes for me and my people to wrap up here, meet you downstairs.
I would like that. I look at Wyatt like he's like my dad or something.
My dad. Yeah,
My dad.
that'll be perfectly fine. I don't want to interrupt with your discussions any further than necessary.
He smiles and he goes like, "Oh, no, you are interrupting. Nothing, we were almost done. Just give us a second to shower, get cleaned up. You might need to do as well, though, if you want to be dressed as you are in lunch. I'm not going to complain, but since I'm going to be dressed, I assume you'd want to be dressed as well. And I will see you in 20 minutes downstairs."
Sounds good.
Empathy check.
Give me an empathy check.
I'll do empathy too.
Sure.
Yeah.
He being truthful, or is he like gonna beat us up outside? Two.
Those two.
You guys are kind of like read him. He is very charming. He seems forthcoming.
Seems.
Like he seems to have every intention of meeting you downstairs in 20 minutes and take you out to lunch.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, we will get out of your hair.
He smiles and goes like, "You are welcome in my hair anytime."
Very pretty hair. Turn and walk off, pretending
Yeah,
like
like-
I'm all flushed.
Here's like a big grin as you guys step out. You guys step out the hallway. Do you want to just take the stairs down or wait for the elevator?
There's.
Yeah, I'm fine. Just going downstairs.
Joke.
Oh shoot, he's still upstairs.
Yeah, but I'm watching. I know when
you-
you guys are leaving.
Yeah, you watch your team leave. Door closes. Mauricio puts his hands on his waist and shakes his head. All right. Kind of turns to the others and goes like, "Sorry about the interruption, guys. Let's just wrap up real quick." It turns around. You see, Jock, you're spying on this private conversation as the others are leaving.
Mm-hmm.
He furrows his brow a little bit. You see that the large man, Len, crosses his back arm. Mr. Maurizio, don't be getting into trouble now, all right? Mauricio goes like, "What? I saw you were making eyes at them girls." And he goes like, I'm just being cordial. Just, we, our security put Mr. Wyatt in a bind as they were coming to apologize in towels for some reason. And I'm just doing as my father would have done. They shake her head like, "All right, maybe I'll take one of them. They're all very attractive. We'll see how we go." He sits down and crosses his legs and goes like, "All right, so just we went through." They nod and goes like, "Right, yes. Where's this?" They went like, "Garza is amenable. Grandmother Carcass can be convinced." He nods. All right, then Lev is already friendly with my father. How about Madame Dulce? And shakes. She says is not interested. The other one, Alto, goes like, the madam appears to say we have nothing to offer that she would like. She is content. And Marina leans forward. She said, no, she's not. Right? Anyone who says that they are content with what they have just means that we haven't offered them the right thing yet.
Who was the last person they mentioned?
Madame Dulce.
Madame Dulce. Okay.
He goes like, send a couple of the boys. Give them a few hundred credits. Have them spend them with Dulce's girls and boys. Right? Tell them to be a little bit loose with the mouth. I want to see where Madame Dulce's people dig at. What information they are trying to get from us. That'll tell us what they're interested in. He smiles. Len kind of furrows his brow. Wait, so we give them money and then we give them info and that's going to help us somehow. And Mauricio was like, well, you have to lay out the bait to fish. Right? We don't know what Madame Dulce wants. We don't know what her we don't know what kind of bait it is that she's going to buy it. Now we have Volkova, we have Garza, we know what makes Durek tick. Let's see what Madame Dulce has instructed her little employees to get for her. And then we'll do one better. Len kind of crosses his arms and goes like, well, I still don't get it, but that's why you're the boss. Maurizio kind of like, I'm not the boss yet. It's my dad. But I aim to be a good heir. All right, well, I'm going to go take some people out to lunch and see if I can score. And he kind of stands up, stretches, take a shower. You guys take the rest of the hour and a half we have. You might as well enjoy it. And he walks by and walks back into the changing room. The other two shrug and open a couple drinks. And the last you see, Joke, is Alto sits down and just stretches, like just past the towel, stretches his leg and leans back, and you cut the feed before you see anything you don't want to see.
Yeah. And I'm gonna take that recording, store that in the rig, and scamper on out of there.
All right.
Sorry, good question.
Wow.
So they mentioned Grandma Carcass, Lev, Madame Dulce. There was one more, right?
They said Old Man
Durek.
Garza and Durek.
And what did they say about him?
He said Old Man Garza would play along, and they know what makes Madame Carcass and Durek tick, and Lev is friends with his dad.
Let's see. Okay.
Not
But
for
Madame
long.
Dulce seems to not be interested in whatever it is that they were talking about.
Grandma Carcass, Madame Dulce, Lev, Durek, and Old Man Garza.
Why did my keyboard stop working? No.
Oh no, everyone's having keyboard problems. This is why you do pen and paper.
Oh, I just had to complain about it, and it worked again.
Nice. Jock, you do like your full like little spy espionage thing.
Yeah. So quick question.
Mhm.
Does Yok know that Dulce is a
Yeah.
leader?
Joke, give me a knowledge check. I'm gonna give you advantage on this.
'Cause I was pretty young when I was over there.
Scandalous.
All these people knowing all these people?
2?
2.
Yelp knows everybody.
Some of
Local,
these
I grew up
names
here.
that they've mentioned, you do not know.
Yeah.
You do not know who Old Man Garza is.
No.
You've just recently met Durek.
Yeah.
You do know who Grandmother Carcass is. You do know who Marino Valenti is.
Yeah.
And Madame Dulce, you do know. And Dulce ran Just the Forearms Embrace when you were a kid.
Yeah.
But you do know now that she's not a boss in the traditional sense, but she is sort of the elected representative of all the pleasure workers in the district.
In the district.
Yes.
Wow. Okay.
Dulce kind of like, even though she only officially has the Forest Embrace, about 30 other like big establishments come to her, and she kind of organizes them.
Wow.
So
Okay.
she trades a lot of the info gained from her, like her girls and boys. But Dulce is like, she's very much one of the girls, in that sense. Like,
Yes.
she's not like a traditional boss that you would expect
Right.
to have, like Marino is, like even Lev could be to a degree.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta
Cool.
be right back real quick. 1 second.
Yep.
Okay.
no worries. So you're mulling that information over because you know Dulce personally,
Yes.
and you're make down 2 flights of stairs. The others, did you head back to 1A to get your clothes, I assume?
Yeah, and as soon as
Yep.
we left, Nora's like stupid facade dropped, and she looks really annoyed.
Do you guys want to have any conversation as you're making your way down the stairs, the 3 of you? We can give Kai a sec to get back.
Yeah.
You want to think about it.
Sure. Is Joker gonna end up coming in after?
Yeah, because I am.
Joke was stayed back like about 2 minutes or so.
Yeah.
What was Joker doing with Dulce, though?
You don't know nothing about that. Don't worry about it.
Mhm.
I'm gonna roll sneak check again.
Scandalous.
I was saying, Kai,
Heard
you
him
guys,
sitting down.
Joke is a couple minutes behind you guys. So if there's anything you guys want to talk about as you're coming down the stairs or going into 1A, you're free to do so because Joke is going to be a couple minutes while he's recording that stuff.
Oh, okay. Also, I'm curious how you managed to hear me sitting down because I'm pushed to talk.
It was probably
Oh.
me. I was getting up.
Yeah, I don't know if I actually heard you sitting down. I thought I did. So,
I
yeah.
see.
Yeah.
It's funny.
But yeah, Nora's at the moment you're out. Is it the moment you're out the door, Nora? Your expression changes.
Yeah, she goes back to being like her little smartass looking self. I can only do that for so long.
Well, that was fun.
Not really. Do we? Gotta go to a second fucking location. Why couldn't he just let us in and talk to him?
I mean, this is probably for the best. Have him one-on-one versus with this whole entourage.
I
On
guess.
the bright side, this also means that I could have Spectre in play too, if he's at a second location.
Are we?
I admit this was initially not ideal for me. I wanted to be over with done as soon as possible, but maybe this is actually better after all.
Do we?
If his...
Sorry, go on.
Go ahead. No, go.
Did it make it seem like he was saying, "Well, drive somewhere to get food, or eat in the restaurant"?
No,
here?
he did seem to imply somewhere other than here.
Okay.
Doesn't say that he will meet you downstairs like in 20 minutes after he had a shower and changed.
Gotcha.
He's got to wine and dine you someplace proper to get his fair shot.
Yeah. I'll put my towel around my waist now.
You're just holding it in front of
God.
you. Girl's making sure to walk in front of you.
I guess we'll get changed while we wait on Yok to come down.
Yeah.
All right. You guys head down downstairs. You go into the changing room. Just go into the little like booths in there. As you're changing, you hear the door slide open, and you step in. I don't know if anyone's already ready.
However long it takes to put on my suit. I did it immediately, so.
It takes as long as it takes me to find my Fugi tip.
Oh shit, that's right. Clicky clacky.
Where the heck is it? There we go.
Lost in the tabs.
I'm gonna
Yok
fix
comes
my
in.
makeup too.
Good news, everyone.
Yeah.
So I was able to hack into their terminal, and I was listening along to a little bit of their private conversation after you left, and they kind of went over their plans again. Apparently, Maurizio is, I don't know, getting trying to acquire influence with the other bosses in the local area. He mentioned someone named Old Man Garza is going to play along with whatever he's doing, and Grandma Carcass was mentioned. She is amenable to whatever he's suggesting. He suggested that Levan is already friends with his father, which was true until this whole thing started. They apparently know, or they have leverage on Dirk. The only one who doesn't seem to be lined up is Madame Dolce. She runs the Forearms of Embrace.
It would be great if I knew who any of these fucking people were. I mean, obviously I know.
I would say
Two of
Wyatt
them, three
and
of them.
Nora, you can give me knowledge and intelligence checks. Nora, you can roll profession if you'd like.
This sounds like it's going to be much bigger than just the territory dispute of the Verity.
Yeah.
Those.
Do I get any advantage for localizations?
I will give both of you an advantage because there's
Oh.
there's things that both of you could.
Okay.
Three.
Look at that. Two.
Nice.
Okay, it's different information for each of you because you each have a different look at it. Wyatt, yours is a little bit more common knowledge. You have heard before that after the whole thing with Judah Goldhound here in the district, 6 bosses sort of like split up the mid city, not the Milia or the Night Zone, but the mid city, and they call them the Six of Sixth. Now you don't know exactly who they are, but some of these people that are being mentioned might be it. Now, you don't think Grandmother Carcass is one of them because she does not operate in the mid-city.
Right.
So there seems to be 6 bosses and Grandma Carcass like as a different thing. But several of the ones that have been mentioned seem to be that. Nora, for you, I'm going to whisper you real quick.
Okay. Haha, I get secrets.
Hmm.
You said Grandmother Carcass is not one of the 6, right?
Yes, because at least Wyatt, from what you know, the 6 of 6 mostly rule the mid-city,
Okay, so not Night Zones.
not the Night Zone.
It was Olme Garza, Lev, Grandma Carcass, Durik,
And
Dulce,
Valenti.
and Valente. Was there another name I was missing?
Madame Dulce, I guess.
Okay.
Those are the ones that are mentioned.
There were 5 mentioned. If you add Valenti to that, it becomes 6, but it's still only 5 because Carcass doesn't count.
Yeah.
We are missing a 6th. Enjoy delicious secrets.
What was our conversation about specifically? Because that'll determine what I say. I can't remember.
Back then,
No. Now. Like, what were we talking about right now?
I think Jock was listing these people that he heard, and like, that brought that to mind, Nora.
Okay. So I don't have to bring this up.
Alright then.
Come on.
Keep your secrets.
I mean, I can.
It's up to you.
Oh. So you said you didn't think Carcass was one. Wait, what? I don't know what was said last because I wrote a bunch of notes of what Wyatt knew.
So it was just Maurizio went over with his associates, and he thinks that he's got 4 of these other bosses will align with his interests. The only one that will not is Madame Dolce, and he thinks he's got a plan that he can send some of his people in there with money and information and feed that to her establishment, and that will help him get what he wants from her somehow.
What exactly does he want?
That might be something you can fish out of him over your lunch date.
Are you not going?
I mean, I wasn't there, right?
You can come. Your security.
Alright. I won't say no to free food.
I've heard of this Garza person, but I don't know. I'm having trouble connecting the dots here.
Okay.
He's just some old. Used to be drug runner. Fuse runner.
A fuse runner?
Yeah.
Fuse is drugs, Val.
Oh. Huh.
Not sure how he would fall into whatever plans this kid has.
Well, it sounds like... So there used to be a guy who ran 6th District. all of it. And his name was Goldhound Judah. And he was a bit of a terror back in the day. I wonder if young Maurizio has similar goals.
Perhaps he's not the witless, spoiled child we made him out to be. I mean, still spoiled, but it seems like he's got ambitions.
Yeah, it seems that way. The thing we still need to find out is whether his father knows what he's up to.
Right. Well,
That will
I
be very
think-
important information for Lev.
I think that's something we can definitely pry out of him during lunch.
What makes him think that all these other bosses are just going to give up their power to him, though, if that's the case? Just because he does a few favors? I guess he is stupid.
If he's talking to Carcass, it's easy enough to give her something she wants. She probably just wants more influence in the Mid-City. She's mostly just influential in the Night Zone.
Or less payment to come up from the night zones. Like,
Yeah.
her people having to pay less.
Or, yeah, just more funds going back down there. If Garza is into fuse trade, like you said, there's definitely ways that he could become more lucrative if he gets a bigger piece of the pie. As far as money goes, not so much power. I don't think he's got the right read on Levan, obviously.
I mean, Lev likes his dad, just... I don't know if he'd be willing to cede everything.
That's the thing, He did mention something to his associates about being a dutiful heir, so he definitely, seems to have delusions of grandeur.
I can't really blame him, but I think he might be going about it the wrong way.
Well, is everybody all changed up? Should we head down there and not keep him waiting too long?
Yeah, let's go.
Alright.
Actually, I probably shouldn't actually bring Spectre, huh? Because his invisibility is only 1 minute. I don't know if that'd be helpful during a lunch.
Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, we can all just record from our data pads if we need to.
Lev wasn't really even asking for recordings. He was just asking to figure out what's going on and to fix it.
But I mean, we also have a pretty nice recording already that doesn't
Yeah,
explain everything, but it's
I
pretty
think we
decent.
have enough, evidence and proof. Whoever doesn't believe our word of mouth would believe that. I think anything we get out of him over lunch can be word of mouth.
Yeah.
Worst case, we just send that to his dad. It'd probably beat some sense into him.
I'd say that's up to Levan. If Levan hands it over to Valenti, it probably would go over a lot more smoothly between the two of them.
Well, let's see what we can get out of his mouth at lunch.
All right, you guys head downstairs. You see Galatea kind of like perk up now, wearing her her little thing again. Goes like, "Oh, you're Donelli. Did you enjoy the sauna?"
Yeah, it was very warm.
It's very hot. Yeah.
She smiles and goes like, "Well, yes, that's. That means it's working. Would you be interested in perhaps signing up for a membership then?"
Not today actually, but
Tight schedule.
You did say that. If you just give me your comms frequency, then we can send you any special offers we have.
Yeah, sure. Here.
Did you give her your actual comms frequency?
Do you have your data pad?
She goes like, "Oh, my personal?
Yeah.
Give me the diplomacy check, what?
Oh, we just have to figure out where the rumors are coming from. We don't even have to put a stop to it.
Jesus.
Yeah.
No.
Just information gathering.
You just
Crit
want,
fail.
yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
She
wait.
goes like,
I am drunk. Hold on a second.
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
get
yeah.
one. Nope.
Nice.
all right. So you take Christmas stress as she goes, of course, and she hands you her data pad, and as you pick it up, you kind of get a glimpse underneath, and you notice it has a logo of the Turkiye underneath.
Yeah.
She kind of smiles.
Alright, I'll just put in a fake number though anyway.
Put a fake number. You both fake number each other as she kind of puts the data pad away. I take charisma stress, right?
Alright.
Add a mark to Wyatt's counter.
Yeah.
Everyone's like
He's-
just raking.
he's in the
Everyone but
running
Val
now.
is raking in the stress.
She is in control of her life.
It's ridiculous how hard it is to succeed at what you're good at.
About 5 minutes later, as you guys kind of sit around and talk for a little bit, or talk, you see Maurizio in a very nicely tailored, like his hair kind of like on a ponytail that just goes over his shoulder, a gold like silver on print, like long scarf that goes over it, nicely tailored like dark red suit with a black shirt underneath. Chest open, then you see like a little black, little golden collar, like necklace thing on it. Kind of like just looking very spry and just kind of like just almost like stepping just very down the steps. He looks and is like, "Galatea, dear, that it was lovely today as every day. I will be leaving early. My boys are staying upstairs. Just if they need any drinks or anything, just put it on my tab. And I made some new friends." Kind of looks over. Galatea goes, "Oh." She looks at you, Nora, who said you knew him. She kind of just bashfully looks away as he smiles and goes like, "Come on, I'll take you to my favorite place." Adjusts his collar, steps forward, puts his hands on his waist, and is like, "Oh, there's one more."
Oh,
Neo
that's our
tries to hide
security.
behind Wyatt and Val. Hello.
Security. Oh, he reaches out to just kind of shake your hand, Joke.
Oh. Yokuk, it's nice to meet you.
Jokuk, that's a curious name. It's a pleasure to meet you, Jokuk. I am Maurizio Valenti. And you keep some great company, may I say so. I'm envious of your job. Do you, I assume you have your own ride if you hit mine with yours?
Oh, Nora's like leaning against hers. Are we outside or are we in the lobby?
You're in the lobby.
Right. Yeah, parked right next to you.
He steps out and goes like, "I was going to say, Miss Nora, I know you are Mr. Wyatt's driver, but if you want to see how the area drives, I'd be happy if you want to ride with me or Miss Valestina. I'm sure someone else can drive your ride."
Sure.
Ooh.
Totally. I'll hold out my hand for the keys.
No commitment,
Wait.
of course. You don't need to. You can just follow me if you'd like.
Wait, what exactly did he offer?
If
Yeah.
Nora wanted to ride with him, or
Okay.
you.
I think Val would have accepted, but Wyatt took the keys?
No, Wyatt's asking
Wyatt
for
is-
Nora's keys, so he'll drive her car.
Oh, I see. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah, Val will agree to ride in Maurizio's car.
He smiles and was like, "The Aria is a fast girl."
Can't wait to see.
How about you, Miss Nora?
I could ride with you. How?
Good.
No, go ahead.
He looks at you. Make an insight check. He looks at you and he tilts his head and goes like, I get the sense that you are thinking of a bit more than just riding. And he kind of holds out the keys.
Would you really trust me doing that?
Kind of looks at the Tempest and just, if you ride that beast, I can probably trust you with the Aria.
Looks a lot lighter than what I have. Might fall off the skyway.
Smiles. It's a good thing it flies.
Fuck me.
And goes like, besides, the trick is just not hitting anything.
Yoka tends to yawn.
Throws the keys in the air and grabs them from the port that goes into the car and just pushes it extends them to Nora.
One moment. I'm gonna turn to Wyatt, grab his hand, put my keys in his hand, and pull him closer. Do not get a single scratch on my car.
Alright. I'll make sure to...
I smell the tequila on his breath. You're fucking drunk.
I'm really not. We'll be fine.
He's a little bit tipsy.
I'll throw the keys at Jokuk.
Oh, no, So, the funny thing about growing up in the Night Zone, we were too poor. My aunt had to sell our car.
He doesn't know how to drive. Good lord.
Just
Hold on.
take it easy, please.
Am I a high enough level to... Oh, I can't give him a command dice to store. Never mind.
While this conversation is happening, Mauricio's leaning back on the Aria on the back and looks at you, Val, and goes like, Miss Val, have you ever ridden something like this? Smacks just gently pats the back of like the golden sports shuttle.
Can't say that I have. She's a beaut.
She is indeed. My pride and joy. We'll buff that out fast. I have an excellent guy, and just we'll roll the top down, wind in your hair. You would not believe it.
Val smiles. All right. I admit, I was a little concerned that you would be upset over your car, and you're remarkably chill about this.
Kind of was like, battle scars give one character. Battle scars from beautiful women, doubly so.
I think Val's actually like a little taken aback by that. Like okay, not bad.
Before I go over to Nora's car, I'll lean into Nora and be like, just don't be yourself, okay?
Damn.
What the fuck does that mean?
Don't be an asshole.
I'm not an asshole. You're an asshole. Whatever. Don't hit anything. And I'll just walk by and take the keys from Mauricio.
Mauricio kind of leans down, gives you the keys. He walks over to you, Wyatt, and goes like, here, this is the coordinates. Restaurant is called Bella Vita. About 5 levels up. I assume Miss Nora, Miss Val will want to fly. And while this is a beautiful car, I do not recommend you take it off the slip. So if we get there a little bit before you, I'll save you a seat.
Alright. I'll see you there.
Smiles, heads back. Nora, you and Val step into this car. Now, Mauricio is talking to Wyatt right now. Are you guys stepping into the 2 front seats and making him go into the back? Or are you like, what is the...
That's what I was thinking, like, prior to, like I have no idea, like, what's the optimal seating to put the most influence on him.
Do the power play? You both sit in the front.
What do you think?
Well, you don't want to, out of character, you don't want to demean him and like put him in a position where he doesn't want to like. If you still want to kind of fluff him up a bit so that he feels like preening and running his mouth.
What if you sat in the middle in the back and just kind of like sat forward,
Yes.
so we're sort of on the same level?
So that he can see the both of you while
And he
he's
can see the
talking.
tits out in the middle.
Just rest him on his shoulder.
That works.
Oh, God.
All right.
Feeling
That
the weight of the world.
Both worlds. All right. I'll hop in the driver's seat.
Right, you hop the driver's seat. The seat just kind of like, as you sit down, it like auto adjusts up and forward and just kind of like back, and you see the wheel just deploys right towards you. It feels more like a spaceship, like a fighter jet wheel than a car.
Okay. This is like the equivalent of like a fucking Tesla or something, right?
Got a little bit of vibe. It's like an 80s supercar type vibe.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Can handle it.
Mauricio steps over, opens the door for you, Val, and just kind of leans, like it gives you like a little lean, like a little like a bow. Closes the door, goes in next to you, Nora, stretches out and goes like, "All right, Aurea, here are the coordinates to the Bella Vita, please." And a little like computer like holo terminal appears in the middle and just maps the coordinates towards the restaurant. It's on the opposite side of the mega block, 3 levels up. So on the 38th floor.
Okay. We're on the 35th floor right now?
Yes.
We're getting up there.
Smiles and goes like, "Up there's the way to live."
So you're from Amelia?
Oh, no. Born and raised here. I've just had the luck to experience the media. Hopefully, that'll be a much more common occurrence around here soon.
Have I been to Amelia?
You've been to the media.
Okay.
Wait, what's Amelia?
Dear Miss Vala, I forget, are you not from around?
Oh, yeah, sorry, I'm from off-world. You'll have to fill me in on what that is.
The Milia is the cloud zone. Floors 45, 50 and up. It is beautiful, and the only place where you can truly see the stars here. Whereabouts are you from? Off planet.
Zelagar.
Fascinating. I have all kinds of questions. Most curious. I'm always looking to expand my horizons, after all. Now, Ms. Nora, you seem as sharply dressed as you are, and like the kind who know how to treat a guard like this.
Treat a car like this, he said?
A girl like this.
Oh,
And
a
it's
girl like this.
It's kind of like taps the kind of like leather seat a little bit. And it's
I
like,
hope so. I took a big nick out of her earlier.
he nods and goes like, Miss Val and I had a conversation about that. No hard feelings. She'll be fixed. Better than ever. Now, why don't you show me what you got? And he leans back a little bit.
Okay. Fuck. I'm gonna fuck something up.
Are you, Nora, just a quick question. You can drive. Like, you don't have to roll for anything that is not difficult, you know? Like, weaving the Tempest between 2 cars, that was difficult. Because the Tempest is big, and so was one of the other cars. Just driving the shuttle out of here and up and to the spot is not difficult. You don't have to roll for that. If you want to show off, you'll have to roll.
Oh, wait, she's gotta show off.
If you want to show off, give me a Dex and Piloting check.
Alright. I can't take my time if I'm showing off, right?
We
You
crash
can-
and we all
yeah.
perish and we end up just losing him
No
entirely.
characters.
Why is it so low? I thought I had more dice than that. Nope, I don't.
8 dice. You pull off. Wyatt, you and Joke are climbing onto the Tempest as you watch the Aria pull back. You're leaving his security here. As you just take off, Nora tries to do kind of like a little spin, but she changes her mind, so the car just whirls a little bit, but it's going very fast. And take off. Wine and Joke, what are you guys doing as you're climbing onto the Tempest?
I'm just chilling.
Are there
Take it nice and easy.
No. I have to hand it. That guy, he may be a little shit, but he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, he's not as bad as I expected. We'll see.
Wyatt, are you trying to show off?
No, I'm not.
Oh, okay.
Anything. I'm just cruising.
It's gonna take you and Joke like 20 minutes to get there, whereas the girls are probably gonna get there in 5.
That's fine.
Are there any?
You take our time.
You can take your time. You can spin. You can take it for a spin. You can let Val drive. Are there any conversations Wyatt and Joke want to have while you guys have this like little like male bonding time?
All your balls.
I will say, Wyatt, this car has teeth. It roars and it almost wants to get away from you, like you know.
It's such a shame to just drive this car so safely.
Or are you used to driving like war rigs and things?
Not exactly, but I try not to drive.
See, that's where I'm at.
You just never drive?
No. I usually take public transport when I was going up to Biogen. And Lady, my friend, I think she learned, but Ada and we never had the funds, so it was never really a priority.
Yeah. Right along with you there. It took a while to get my first car.
First car, huh?
Oh, yeah.
So you and Levan, really?
What?
Like, I don't know. What, would you just, you know, 4 little steel rulers and a little baby body, and he saw you and was like, oh yeah, I could build something out of that. Took you into his garage and like polished you up a little bit.
Is he asking if he's the one that put the implants in me?
No, if he raised you.
Okay. I only knew him a few years. It was a brief time in my life.
He seems, well, that checks for 11, actually. Never mind.
I guess I was probably about 7 years.
Wait, you said only a few years, and then you said 7 years. Which one was it?
7 years ago. I guess.
I see. Okay.
It was a weird situation. I wasn't thrilled with.
7 years ago, that's... I don't know. He makes it seem like you were a lot even younger than that.
Yeah, he does. I don't know why. It was about 7 years ago, right, Derry?
Yeah, I think so.
Well, that was still before I was around, so...
Yeah.
And... what? You didn't like him pampering you, so you had to go off, be your own guy?
I was already my own guy. I didn't need him to help me do anything.
Yeah, you were very very capable of getting your guts slashed up all up on your own.
Well, that's something new I do. That's my new hobby.
Gotcha. So about that, haven't you don't think that they would come to the garage and follow you there?
Those mech
You want-
things?
Yeah, the things that attacked us back at the clinic. You're not worried that they would, I don't know, ambush the garage? Endanger Levan?
I can't really say yet. I don't think so. I think they're mainly coming after me because they thought they were cleaning up a dead body, but I don't know.
Are you trying to tell me those were Reapers? I'm the native. Val is the off-worlder. You may have gotten a little confused there.
Reaper's just... I don't know.
You don't know or you don't care?
They didn't expect much of a fight, I think.
Well, they definitely didn't expect Soko.
Yeah.
I don't think if it hadn't been for him, they were probably more than a match for... Well, they probably could have given our whole group here a run.
Definitely. But they probably don't want to make things too public. Having newy creatures running around probably wouldn't look good for them.
Wouldn't look good for them? They want to keep a low profile?
I would assume so.
Assume so. Interesting. You know a lot about these new eh?
Not enough, really.
I see.
Keep my guts intact, right?
I don't know, you tell me. You're the one that has a shaky relationship with them.
Yeah, I need to figure out how to sort that out soon.
So, if you're going to be sticking around, and you don't know who put that tracker on you, I can find some place sanitary. I can take it out.
Do you think
Levan safety, Ada safety. There wouldn't be a charge for it.
You think you could leave it active?
You want me to take it out and leave it active? Maybe. I can't guarantee anything. Those things, sometimes they're protein based, so if they aren't interacting with your body, they die off.
Wyatt, hear in your head. That might work, boss. Because right now, pretty much knows everywhere we're going.
Yeah, no, that's the problem.
What's the problem?
I love how that's become a meme. Like just,
Is it a meme or is it legit? I think it's legit.
I guess it's legit, yeah.
It's pretty legit. Sorry, what?
I don't know. You just started blabbering. You space out a lot.
Yeah, I've had a lot of head trauma. Drank a lot too.
Yes. There is that as well.
The problem. The thing. I think we should at least try to take it out and try to leave it active, though. Maybe we can stash it somewhere so that it doesn't raise suspicions that I'm suddenly off the grid.
Okay. So this wasn't. It wasn't something that was part of your package deal, then.
I wouldn't say that.
Hmm. So you know who put it there?
I have suspicions.
Feel like a sharing mood on that?
That would be classified under the need to know basis.
Oh. Well, if I'm going to be your professional physician,
It's better
I
for
would
you
say-
not to know.
okay. You know what? Being from where I've been from, that actually works on me. Ignorance has actually saved me more often than not.
Exactly.
And there have been times where I wish I was more ignorant, so fair enough.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to just stay out of trouble, you know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Is that what you're trying to do? Get out of trouble?
I don't think I can stay out of trouble anymore. Just trying to finish a job.
A job? This isn't for Levan then.
No, I just got shit to do. Not enough time.
Is
Go ahead.
just real quick. So that's is that to pay for all that stuff that got broken? Or is this something else?
Well, I guess you could say that, but fixing things that got broken for sure.
Say, with that, you guys see a sudden as the Aurea flies by up from the side of the skyway. A couple of shuttle cars just move to the side. Nora weaves underneath one of the spaces inside the car. Maurizio's like, "Whoa! Oh, okay, all right. No, that's impressive." Now, do keep in mind if we crash against something else, like your car was very impressive. I don't know if it's yours or Mr. Wyatt's, but
It's mine.
the Aria she is beautiful, but like fine origami, she'll crumple like paper.
Right. I'm just gonna level it out and not just slow down a little.
Maurizio, you have skills. If Mr. Wyatt ever does not treat you right, always on the market for a driver.
Really? You seem to enjoy driving your own car, though.
I do. I also enjoy the company. Suit come with?
Every day.
See, that makes it better. Now, Miss Val, Jock was his name? Is he a security? He's not as a driver.
Yes, that's
I
right.
don't mean to pry. What exactly is your relationship with Mr. Wyatt?
He is our employer. I am his bodyguard.
More security.
That's
Does he
right.
have many enemies?
He's a very influential man.
Have you seen him? Mostly metal.
That is true. Well dressed too. Shut up, man. He seems to have a tongue as shut up as his dress sense.
Well, that's how he's gained his influence.
Never heard of him before, though. Surprising. I try to keep tabs of who's moving around in my district, you know?
He's a new and up-and-coming player.
Kind of smiles. Kind of strokes his chin. I guess then this was a fortuitous meeting. Up and comer, beautiful women.
What about you, Maurizio?
What about me?
I mean, you're obviously. I mean, she kind of gestures to the car.
He goes like, well,
With family?
he leans back and looks at you. He goes like, He narrows his eyes a little bit and smiles, looks at Valestina, looks at you, goes, are you asking because you genuinely don't know, or are you asking because it's polite to pretend not to know?
The latter.
He smiles. Well, the Valenti have certainly climbed the last few years. I try to pay it back a bit to the district.
He tries to what?
Pay it back to the district.
How so?
Smiles a little bit and goes like, so I guess Mr. Wyatt is not the only up-and-comer. Being so curious about my dealings.
I don't get out much.
Jerem is not the way you drive, says exactly the opposite. He leans back and goes like, tell you what. You may have noticed I have a weakness for certain types of people. And I don't mind playing games at a disadvantage. I get one question. You guys each get a question. Is that satisfactory? Is it a game you're willing to play?
Seems lopsided, but I'll take it. Sorry, go
Very-
ahead, Val.
Very bold of you to willingly take it a disadvantage, but I'll bite.
I am a bold person. I've also been told I'm a dumb person. But so I guess this ticks both boxes. All right. Since I am at a disadvantage, how about you guys do your questions first?
I already asked one.
All right.
No, don't pull your punches. Looks at Val.
I was just giving Val a turn. I'll come up with something else.
Well, you'll have to forgive my ignorance since, like I mentioned before, I'm off-world. I'm actually not that familiar with all of the goings-ons of 6th District. You said you had done a lot of stuff for your folks. I'd like to hear more about that.
He leans forward and kind of like opens the glove compartment and pulls a scent smoke. Twists it and just kind of... You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. And she actually takes one out herself. I'm sure you don't mind if I as
Literally the whole group but me smokes. It's fine.
Do you want to share this one?
well. Sure.
Okay.
Why not?
Is he asking Val or
Wait.
me?
Oh, yeah. Who's she?
Whoever wants to.
I'll let Val.
Wait, what?
I'll let Val do it.
It's like, okay. All right.
he-
And then she just
Yeah.
puts hers away.
Takes a drag and just hands you the cigarette, Val. Just blows out the windows automatically. It's wind buffers in. He kind of goes like, the way I see it, the premise of a lot of Radenov was mobility, right? No set structures. It allows people to climb, make their way up. I've been lucky. Many people are stuck where they are. Mid-city, night zone is even worse. I don't know if you girls have visited.
I can't say that I have.
Not in a while, no.
He goes like, Mr. Wyatt has. Something tells me. You can see in his eyes. I try to help the district by helping the wealth make its way down to those that actually need it. And, of course, I wouldn't be involved in the kind of business I'm involved in if I didn't take a little cut for myself. But
That seems only fair for some very noble work.
it is indeed. And if Mr. Wyatt is an influential man you say he is, I'm sure his business is not completely dissimilar.
Oh, sorry.
What kinda- Go ahead.
Oh, I actually missed that last sentence.
If Wyatt is the kind of influential man you say he is, I'm sure his business is not dissimilar.
Did he say what his business is?
No, he very much walked around it.
Okay.
So I would say Nora and probably Val too. You guys are both. You're starting to notice that for the reputation of Maurizio being like a spoiled shit little brat, he knows how to talk his way around people.
Okay.
He looks at you, Nora. Takes the cigarette from Stina, takes a drag and offers it to you.
She'll take it.
Hands on the wheel, puts the cigarette to your mouth.
Ooh, this man. All right. She'll take a drag and just like blow it back in his face. All right. You're obviously not going to tell us what kind of business you're involved in, so why would you trust us to come alone with just me and security back there in a town like Capital when you've barely known us for 10 minutes?
He leans back and goes like, for the very same reason I insist that we take my car. Oh yeah, stop. Car stops. He looks at you both and smiles.
All right.
That answer the question?
Touche face.
Nora's learning. Okay. That answers my question.
The car goes back into your control, Nora. You guys can see now the restaurant below. And it's like, all right. As for my question, I'll ask it after lunch.
Why is that?
Because I never specified when I would ask it. Just after yours. Oh, there we go. Bella Vita Ristorante. Favorite place.
All right.
You guys touch down.
He's going to ask for our digits after lunch. That's what it's going to be.
It's very possible. It might be one of the things that he is kind of like juggling.
He's trying to figure out which one.
He was like, shoot, I should have gone 2 questions. 3 if he decides to ask for Wyatt's too. It is funny because like I do feel everyone but Joke has like would trigger enamored in this group. I think Joke might as well, honestly. Joke's the only one.
Intelligence characters can't be hot. Sorry.
It's a rule.
It's illegal.
It is illegal. After because you guys were kind of driving around, it only takes another like 3-4 minutes. You see the Tempest. Nora, you breathe a sigh of relief as you see your car completely unscathed just come to the parking spot of this surprisingly small, quaint Italian restaurant. Red brick exterior, flower beds under a large kind of like redwood framed window, a wrought iron sign, a wooden sign hanging from a wrought iron rod at the very edge of this upper 38th level of the of Mega Block 16. And as Maurizio Valenti, with a big grin on his face, as you all step into his favorite restaurant, we're going to wrap up today's session.